We are now.
There's no nice Zoom lady that tells us that we're recording. So just your word for it. And Mako, can you give us a recap with all of your notes right there?
The only note that I took is flute.
Queen.
So, let's put those puzzle pieces back together. Wait, there were puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We were in the pyramid. We met Zaba, and we had to put like a map together, and we had to play musical instruments to get out of a room. We had to pass these like series of tests to meet Zaba. We ended up talking to them, and
Oh my.
he agreed to join forces as long as we take out the third person in the alliance.
Fisher of Men.
Fisher of Men. That's all I got.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Anybody have anything to add to that?
The snow leopard's
Wrecked
name
a
is
sphinx.
Calm Like Rain.
Dazith wrecked a sphincter. What was that?
Dawson did wreck a sphincter. And the snow leopard tabaxi's name is Calm Like Rain. That is the only note I took.
Didn't they also say that even if we don't kill Firekeeper, they'll join if we do something else for them?
Or they didn't want Firekeeper to be in charge, and they didn't want, or they didn't even say we had to kill Fisherman, I think, but I think they said they would very much like it.
But to be fair, they also didn't. They left it not really as open ended because like Fathom even made a comment about like, hey, maybe we don't have to kill him, and then he kind of repeated, "I would really appreciate it if you killed Fisher of Men." So it's kind of like a passive aggressive way of saying, "Hey, kill this dude, or we're not joining."
Yeah. We should talk to Firekeeper about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm down, but...
Oh, and we might have to make a stop by the lady that cured me before because Laurel is still cursed, I think.
True.
Oh my god, he's a were-rabbit.
I also have a special sword. Or axe.
I'm cursed twice. No, actually, that needs to be on the top of our list. I can
You don't want to be a were-rabbit?
I'm cursed twice. Problem.
No, he thinks he's me.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's also a were-rabbit. That hasn't come to
Also, maybe.
Who knows? All right.
I guess I really am the
So we'll open on the party waking up on the next day, which I don't have the calendar open, is a day that exists. It's the day after you went and looked through Zaba's palace. But we'll awaken on your boat. You had a good night's sleep after a pretty long day the previous day. And what would our brave adventuring party like to do?
How am I feeling?
You're feeling like you still might be Dazov.
Oh shit.
You're feeling awful human.
Guys, can we go see a witch about what my axe is? I'm really curious about it.
I can tell you what it does.
What is it?
Can I inspect it to see what it does?
Sure. Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
No.
What did he get?
Hang on, let me see what my modifier is. Oh, 3.
Yeah. This axe is worthless. It's completely useless.
Ooh, and I think you got tricked.
No, I didn't.
This isn't a very
wait.
good axe, and I'm gonna start
Wait.
heading over to the side of the boat to drop it in the water.
No, it's
No,
not.
no, no. Wait, let
I'm
me
gonna
look. Let me look. I can figure it out.
I tackled Fathom.
Yeah, unless Fathom really wants to make a check, I don't think I'm gonna make you make a check for that.
Anna could easily take him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back and hand it over to Daza. Help
Yeah,
me.
to be clear, you have to spend a short rest or an hour with it each time. So we've spent an hour with Fathom. Now Dazeth is spending an hour. Which
Oh.
Dazeth?
Oh my
Wait.
god.
What?
Only I have access to my character sheet. The real one.
Okay. Yeah, give me Dazeth 17 Arcana.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know that is an axe of bloodletting.
Oh
Oh,
my god, that sounds so.
Bloodletting?
that sounds hardcore.
It
What
is.
does that mean?
You lose
And I
HP
will
every
share with
time you
everybody.
use it.
Let me see if I can find.
I love
it.
making people bleed. And she's
Healing.
really
Shed blood to give
that.
blood.
Let me see. It's a +1 to attack and damage rolls. It's a magic weapon. So there you go.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
It has 5 charges. When you hit a creature with this weapon, you can expend a charge to cause the target to bleed profusely.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sexually, I get it.
Okay, that's a short. That better be a short.
You can expend a charge to breathe profusely.
Yeah. I think there might be did we make a handout for it? I don't know, but we can add that to your sheet.
That would be awesome. I also see it on D&D Wiki Homebrew.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I guess if you want to start adding that to your sheet, then that would be great. You can just add a +1 battle axe and then just copy and paste the stuff over to the description.
Okay. Enna's going to kiss Dasseth though, because after he says that.
Dazeth will be uncomfortable and remind everyone that he is married.
All right. So a couple hours passed. It's about midday. What are you guys up to?
Can we please fix Laurel? This
We also
is
have to
confusing.
we also have to turn in the letter to the boat guy, so we can fix our boat.
Let's drop off the letter and then go get Laurel fixed because I don't want to wear rabbit thinking he's me.
Oh, please.
It's really weird to talk about yourself in third person, but if you're with it, I'm with it.
Oh my.
Fallon is holding his head in his hands. I can't tell who's who anymore.
All right, let's go.
All right. To the shipwright.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah. You can make your way. Everybody's going. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Defina was sitting on the ship sharpening her axe. By the way, whenever you guys woke up, she's just kind of chilling there.
I'll wave at her goodbye as we leave.
Yeah, she'll wave.
Do you want anything from
Dazeth
town?
will give her.
Wait, what did you say? Dazeth what?
Oh, I was gonna say I would give her an update that would just be really brief. Laurel is now a were-rabbit, and he thinks he's me.
She'll kind of nod. Seems like when she first joined the crew, that definitely would have bothered her. A lot of the things you guys did bothered her, but she seems very level-headed and cool about it at this point. This circus she's become a member of and definitely feels like she understands it.
I love her.
So you can run on back to the shipwright if you'd like. If you'll remember, that was a gnome named Dazzlenip because Hank named him. So I'm sorry. Yeah, and he'll be inside looking over some paperwork when you walk in, and he'll kind of look up over his glasses and say, "Get out." And he'll continue.
Hi, okay, Mr. Dazzlenip. Hi, I know you don't really want to see us because we, tried to cast magic at you, but we came to say we're sorry, and we have a letter. If I could give it to you, and I'll like tiptoe my way over there and kind of hand it out to him.
He'll kind of grab it and say, "I'll get to it later. Thank you." And wave.
It's kind of important if you look at it now, and I would very much appreciate it. It's from a friend.
As you can see, young man, I'm busy, so if you could please go about your day, and if the letter changes my mind, then I won't yell at you next time you walk in here. Thank you.
Okay, that's fair. Firekeeper says hi. Bye.
And he'll continue writing.
I think that went well.
Very.
Yeah.
All right, now we have to go fix one of the Dazithas.
Yes. Do you remember where you got your
treehouse.
person fixed previously? Yes. Dazith with the great memory.
Oh, thank you.
Can you guys just quickly draw, so from the shipwright, can you draw me the path that you plan to take over to the treehouse inn?
I feel like it was like over here or over here.
Oh, the treehouse is over here, on the right. So from the shipwright, we probably go. Like, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you make your way through the town. It's midday. People are going about their business. It's fucking hot today. It's humid. It's oppressive. Dazith is sweating out of his skin and his armor. You'll notice that Laurel is sweating more than usual because he feels like he's in Dazith's armor. You pass the drowsy dragon. Seems pretty quiet right now. You pass by this big-looking building, and can I get a perception check from anybody?
It's your boy.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I knew that was me. Hold on.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah.
You notice a kind of disproportionate number of non-elves entering and leaving this building. And actually, you notice not just a disproportionate number, but you notice whereas the rest of the city is mostly elves, as most of this continent is, there's not a single elf walking around or in or out of this building. As you walk by. But you continue on. You cross the bridge, and you pass this fine establishment, which you see a sign hanging outside. Grouper's Grog. It looks like it's a distillery of sorts. As you continue your way, there's kind of a bustle going on in this area of town near the bazaar. People walk in and out. And you can make your way further down past where you met your Flurg friends, R.I.P. Bug, or Kurg, and into the Treehouse Inn, where an older high elf, I think, woman.
Yeah.
Java.
Yes.
Java. Yeah. You see Java with a beer in hand, talking excitedly with the bartender as you walk in.
She's showing emotion.
She seems excited about a new conjuration spell that allows her to conjure endless amounts of booze, which the bartender doesn't seem super happy about, considering she is the only client in there at the moment.
So guys, you have been here before though.
Yeah.
We have. Yeah, this is where she fixed me before. And this is
Okay.
where we got the demon spell too.
Yeah.
Have I been here?
I don't
I
think,
think
you
you
were
went with
last
us
time.
when we got, or were you? I can't remember. I
No,
remember
you weren't.
we fixed me like
Yeah.
without them, but I thought when
She
we came back later to get the demon spell, she was with us then.
That's true.
Okay.
Mako's shaking her head. You don't think she was with you?
I don't know. There was one day where like I was sick and I think Kara was sick and
Yeah.
No, that
The
was
guys
when
went-
Kara
How
had the
was your day?
axe.
Yeah, because I had the other axe and I was in the boat the whole time, but in reality, I was
You
thrown.
sick.
I don't know. I don't recognize this area.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just say we don't.
Yeah, you guys are you're in the tree house. Yeah, I think you guys went to her house to help them solve the bug and Kurg problem.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you're now in the treehouse, and she's talking. She doesn't seem to notice you when you walk in. The bartender looks up though, because he seems tired of listening to her rambling.
Fathom runs up and hugs her from behind.
She'll seem shocked and kind of turn like ready to cast a spell at you. And then she'll say, "Oh, it's you."
Hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, so we have a big favor.
Hi.
Hello. Well, yeah, I can tell. You look like a cursed lot.
What
Not
does that mean?
You, you can tell. I'm sorry. Well, I can tell, but you know, I'm smarter than most. So, I'm gonna guess you need me to uncurse
Oh yeah, this
you.
one.
Is that
I'm gonna point
There's
it
nothing
out.
wrong with me, but this guy keeps saying he's me, which doesn't make no damn sense.
Please fix him.
yeah? These spells aren't cheap, you know. So I'm gonna need you're really starting to dig into my pocketbook for me having to keep casting these. So I'm gonna need 100 gold pieces per uh, ailment that I'm to fix,
Uh,
just to recoup my costs.
Fathom will reach into the bag of holding and pull out 100 gold.
Okay. And I can which of the curses for this one?
Are there multiple on him?
yeah, there's
Multiple?
there's the were rabbit and the thinks he's Daza.
And I believe you are cursed as well.
Yeah, she definitely is.
What
For
I
food. You can't eat or
Oh.
drink.
I totally forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're fucking hungry, by the way.
Yeah, Daza will pull 100 gold out of his pocket and be like, "Just make, please, the one where he thinks he's me."
Yeah.
I need to eat, by the way, but I only have some gold, not 100 gold. Could you do like a mass package where like buy two get one free, or buy one get
Every-
one?
Every curse that I lift requires diamond dust worth 100 gold pieces. So there's really not a whole lot of discount here. I can't.
What about for friends? No,
Why don't you stop touching cursed items? Maybe.
Yeah,
it's
in
hard. They're everywhere. I got this cool axe out of it though, and I'm gonna pull it out.
Ah, yes. It looks like a very nice axe.
It's my baby.
And she's gonna put her hand on Laurel's forehead and kind of smack him in the forehead like this, and he will recognize that he is Laurel and not Daza.
Finally.
Huh. Ain't that so?
Yeah.
I also need some help. Fathom here can pay for me though.
I handed the 100 gold.
Yeah, hang on, give me 1 second. I think she might need to take a rest.
She can't be that powerful.
Yeah, she's gonna need to
Chill.
Oh, she's got one. She's got one more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and she'll. Who's this for?
For me and my taste buds.
And she'll smack you on the forehead, and you don't feel anything, but I don't know. I guess you can try to eat something to see if she actually helped.
One beer, please.
Yeah, silver piece, and you can get a beer.
Cool. I'll toss her
You gonna be
two
drunk as
silver
shit.
pieces, and I drink it. Does it taste
You
normal?
don't have no food in you. You're
It,
gonna be drunk as shit.
Yeah.
yeah, it tastes like beer. Can I get a con save? Because that's a great point.
My bad. But
And it's gonna be trash during war council meetings.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
I was kidding.
you have
I've actually-
one level of drunkenness.
Yeah. Do you have any food though? Please. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I've got soup for a silver piece again.
Can I have 2 bowls?
Sure.
And I'll give her 2 silvers.
Okay. Yeah, upon eating that, can I get another con save? Yeah, you're buzzed, but you're not drunk, so you're feeling a little better. Yeah.
almost. I'm sorry.
Java's gonna say, I am out of diamond dust, which I carry on myself apparently sometimes, and I need to go take a rest before I can cure whatever else is wrong with you.
I think
Oh,
we're
so-
Whoa.
good. I don't think
He's still aware,
of
Rabbit.
No. I don't know what happened, but I'm like, I don't know. Feel like a little jittery a little bit. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, you look much better if I do say so myself. So
I appreciate it. But I'll see you when you come back, and I'll pay you double for your trouble because thank you.
Double?
Don't worry about it. Buy me a beer right now, and I'll be back here tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'll get you a beer.
That's a silver piece.
Yeah, I'll hand the silver piece because I have some.
So what are you still doing in Pharos?
Nice.
We're getting a.
You know what?
baker.
I don't really care. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'll see you later. I'll be here tomorrow.
Bye.
And then she'll get up and move. There's nobody else in this bar. She'll get up and move to a table away from you guys.
Oh my god.
All right, we bothered her long enough. Well, so
Should we-
what is our plan? What's our plan now? Go back to Firekeeper
Yeah, I think we need to go back to Firekeeper.
because that is quite a predicament.
But
Quite.
he can help us figure out if we're gonna kill them or if we're not gonna kill them.
Whoa! What?
If we're gonna kill them or not.
Who?
The
Stop.
thing guy.
No, but stop. Anna,
Fight.
What?
we're in public.
Oh. Yeah.
You'll again notice
Really big.
there's almost nobody in this bar. But
Does the barkeeper hear us?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But he's standing right there.
We've heard worse though, you know?
Yeah, but he doesn't like bat an eye. He's still like looking down, just kind of cleaning glasses, doing his thing, stirring his soup.
I mean, we were gonna go kill some fish because we're fishers. You know, we fish. We're men of fish.
No, she's a tabaxi.
No. All right.
No,
Stop it,
no,
though.
right back.
The bartender will kind of glance up and just like shake his head and continue working.
Marshall or Fathom. What about your boy?
What do you mean?
What do you think she means?
What do you mean?
Don't you have a crush
No?
on a boy?
Yeah.
On a cat?
You were gone.
I know you think we're stupid, but we're really
I
not.
was with you guys the entire time.
Yeah,
No, you
okay.
weren't. We'll zone of truth you right here.
I will.
That's crazy.
Don't make us do it.
I was with you guys the whole time.
Are we doing it?
That is so convincing.
Insight
Fathom
check.
goes invisible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Anna, you're still feeling that beer.
Yeah. Not my best rolls today. If Fathom goes invisible though, I'm going to just like flail my arms wildly in place to try and touch him.
Roll me a D100.
Love it. Hit him in his jaw.
Knock me unconscious.
20.
No, you don't feel anything.
I'm gonna sneak my way over towards the entrance.
All right, just follow us, Fathom. We're going the Firekeeper.
I'm already at the
Use
door.
protection.
Oh,
I'm not sure if protection exists back in the day.
Yeah, you guys can make your way out back into the oppressive heat. Where can you show me how you get to Firekeeper now? Or how you get to where Firekeeper is.
He should still be at Simplicart, so we can just take the same way back and then just kneel.
That's a long walk.
It is a long walk.
That's
It is
long.
far away. How far is that? Yeah, it's about a mile, almost exactly.
Yeah, wow.
That's nice. Yeah, you guys get a nice leisurely walk out in the heat and the sun. Fun stuff.
Good
But yeah, make your way through town with minimal fuss.
Question.
And yes,
Do we pass by that like convenience store place at all?
you do not. That is
Ooh.
down here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if we like put it out of business for good.
Harvey's Harvest.
Yeah, that's down that way.
Yeah, really
And we can enter Simplicart. You get into Simplicart and did I move you guys over or did I just I did. Okay. Zaba's table is empty at the moment. As is Fisher of Men's table. But Firekeeper is sitting by himself at his table. And there are a few other patrons sitting around. The table, Dune's table, is still surrounded by a bunch of dark elves, I think. Is that right? Or wood elves? They're still surrounded by the same crowd that's been there. But yeah, Zaba and Fishermen are not there.
I'm gonna walk over.
So Firekeeper?
Yeah.
Hello, my friends. Have you made any progress on what we talked about previously?
Well, we have good news and we have bad news. Well, maybe bad.
All right. Well, give me the bad news.
Okay. We might have to kill the Fish of Men.
Well, that might have to happen. You are a capable group, I'm sure.
You're just cool with that?
I mean, if you feel that it needs to happen, I trust you as a group. Do you feel that it needs to happen?
Well,
No.
and here's the other thing. Zaba said that he would work with us if this happened.
Also, if you didn't try to order him around, he was kind of insistent upon that.
He was very insistent upon it.
He doesn't
He
want you to
said-
be like a tyrant, you know, or a president or any type of leader or like in charge.
His words, not ours.
indeed. That might be difficult in order to coordinate troops and such. It would probably be helpful to have a leader, but I'm sure there's some way to work around that. And he wanted fishermen dead.
Yes.
Which I can do.
I don't think we should.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what?
And have you spoken to Fisher of Men?
We have not, which goes for our other dilemma. Do we or do we not? And who would you rather work with?
Well, we don't even know if fishermen would work with us, do we?
Maybe we could work with everyone.
Yeah, Zamba said no, Fathom. I don't know if you were in the same room I was in,
He didn't.
but
he
he
didn't say
definitely said
no.
no.
And there's also the issue of on our way back, we did or kind of kill that one ship of fishermen, didn't we?
They don't know about that.
Oh yeah.
I suppose my input would be, I trust you as a party to do what you think is right, but I think Zaba potentially brings more power to our side. However, he's less predictable. Fisher of Men would likely be easier to work with. However, I think that she brings a little less power to the resistance. Not that that can't be made up. I think the biggest the biggest the primary goal here is just to ensure that the resistance is the primary source of power in Pharos. I don't want infighting within Pharos. We want to ensure that the pirate lords are all kind of on the same page.
Oh, there's one more thing. We were throwing in. He would, get his own territory of some sorts.
If he were to contribute to the downfall of the end, I can't see why that wouldn't be doable.
Okay.
Okay, good, because we did tell him a lot, and I just wasn't sure, but like it got him on our side. But that way, we weren't certain we could follow through with that promise. So thank you.
We was winging it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
At
what
this
we do.
point, I can tell, and I respect that about you as a group. At this point, I've put the fate of the resistance a bit in your hands. I've done what I can, but without a group as powerful as yourselves, I don't think that this could get done. So I need to trust you and your judgment to help me get this done, and I trust what you do.
Okay, so team, do you think we can get fishermen on our sides too?
I think we can try.
No, wait. Y'all weren't listening. I don't think y'all were listening at all.
What?
He said no, and he said not at all.
I say
So
we
if
have
we
this
do
conversation
this,
again on the next full moon.
Okay, no.
oh, you're funny.
What if we
You're
just
really
told like
funny.
fishermen like don't fuck with us? Like stay out of our way in general.
I have a
What
feeling
it,
that
have we
will-
ever talked to fishermen?
Briefly.
What
Very briefly.
do we remember? What the vibe was from that?
Why are you at our table looking for Firekeeper? Get the fuck away.
He gave me kind of pirate vibes.
Okay. I'm just thinking there might be pros and cons to working with one over the other.
Well, of course.
I don't know. I can't speak to each character. So in deciding like how to move forward, it's who is going to be the easiest to work with, not just with us, but inspiring other people to work with us. Who's going to cause the least friction and do what we want.
Power is power.
So we could talk to both of them, just be like, hey, let's go out to lunch or dinner, get some coffee, make a little date.
What if Zaba finds out and he's like, you know what? Fuck this. Then we have nobody.
It can be a private date.
what if we just proposition the idea to her and let her know that we're in the business of trying to take down the end, and that we have Zaba and Firekeeper on our side, and she might be the missing piece. You know,
Fathom,
puts
no,
her.
listen.
It kind of puts her in a position of power because it's like, oh, she decides whether we succeed or fail. And then if we promise her the same riches, and it's like, oh, okay, that's a lot you can promise. I'll do it. I love you guys. Fathom, you're so pretty.
Was Zaba dead? Oh no. Then we have to kill a genie. Oh man.
I could kill a genie.
Okay.
I should mention, Fisher of Men became a pirate lord for a reason. She's while Zaba is a genie and that brings certain benefits. Fisher of Men is one of the greatest warriors I've ever known. She could easily kill me in individual combat.
Well, what are we doing then?
I know, you know,
Yeah.
like that doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Okay, Anna. Anyway, yeah, I kind of gathered that. But we are caught between a rock and a hard place, and that hard place is really coming up very fast.
Firekeeper, I'm sorry to ask you this, but what do you see Fisher of Men bringing to the table?
She is a powerful individual warrior, and she has a couple of crews under her umbrella. And I think the biggest thing is that we wouldn't have to worry about getting stabbed in the back while we are away fighting the end back here in Pharos. I mean, obviously, as much as we can hope that that is the case.
Yeah, I can very much see Zaba using us to get rid of Fisher and Men, get rid of the end, and then he gets rid of us, and then he has everything.
I can also see Zaba doing that.
So she might not have as many men, but loyalty is, in my opinion, of high value.
So how do we tell Zaba if we don't want to work with him without him trying to kill us?
We tell him that we're not working together in a way.
Okay.
It would be nice to ensure, however that you can, that we don't have to worry about Zaba stabbing us in the back.
What does he care about the most?
What if we got Fishermen and Zaba to like reconvene and like be friends again?
I would be amazed.
I think
Why did they have a falling out?
The same reason we all had a falling out. Well, Dune, Fisher of Men, and I were on a crew under a very powerful pirate lord, the only pirate lord at the time. He found Zaba in a loot and kept Zaba as his personal genie, and kept him prisoner. The three of us, Fisherman, Dune, and I, saved Zaba, and the four of us took down the pirate lord. However, following his defeat, Zaba decided to go off in search of riches and power, and basically stabbed the rest of us in the back.
That's crazy.
Animosity formed between all four of us because of a lack of trust. And so ever since then, we've operated as four, and now three, since Dune is no longer around. Three individual pirate lords, and we generally stay out of each other's way, but occasional infighting does happen. But we haven't worked together since Zaba split.
Okay, but you guys worked together at one point, so you guys could do it again. And I believe that this little man, I'm gonna squeeze Fathom, can do it.
I am worried that we might lose both of them if we do that, because we just did kind of wink hint at one of them that we were going to kill the other one. And then if he just, which I think would be a very Zaba like thing, would be like, oh wait, so we're not killing fishermen? I think everything falls apart.
We share the same brain, so I see how you see how I see. Thank you.
And also, like, just it's sounding like that even if we do agree to work together, Zaba would just hit us, probably have ourselves weaken ourselves against the end, and
And then come in and just take everybody.
then yeah.
Maybe we find
Because
out.
if he did it once, he could do it again.
Maybe we find out why Zaba and Fisherman hate each other so much.
We just heard it. Like they all worked for the person that kept Zaba captive.
But then they all worked together to overthrow him. And then Zaba was free.
And then he stabbed him in the back.
And then Zaba stabbed us in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why does
so-
he not like fishermen?
Well,
is
Zaba
a-
stabbing us in the back created some distrust, and thus, which led to some stealing and maybe some subsequent stabbings in the back.
Yeah, but you guys are pirates, right? Isn't that like your thing?
It
Our
is.
thing.
Pirates
I guess if
don't
you want to
work
be
together.
biblical.
My friend, pirates do not work together.
But they could.
And then they stab each other in the back.
Yeah, but they just
And
need
then the
to work
cycle
together
repeats.
until the big goal is accomplished, right?
I promise that I have done everything in my power to talk to them and get them to see reason. I think that you, being as powerful as you are, can maybe flex your muscles or use your sharp tongue. And he'll motion to Dazeth, and he'll say, and get one of them or both of them to see reason. I think if we can get two of them on our side, then at the very least, one of them can remain here to incapacitate the other while we get our business done. But we need at least to ensure that two out of the three of us are on the same side.
Ugh.
Then let's just stick with Zaba. We got him already.
But we could also talk to Fisherman and see what her requirements are. If she's that strong of a fighter, she's going to be really useful in the fight against
Okay.
Finn.
Okay.
I'll just say real quick, like I never told y'all this, but I have parents, and my mom is a lot scarier than my dad, but I would very much like to work with my dad instead of my mom. So
What does that
maybe-
mean?
maybe we don't go with Zaba because Zaba is scarier, but because Zaba is scarier, he might be scary to us and do the backstabbing that was previously mentioned. I'd very much like someone who would do less stabby in the backy.
But see, a lot of you have already forgotten a main thing. We have had run-in with Fisher of Men previously that y'all seem to be forgetting about. So
No,
what
I remember it.
We mentioned that. We discussed that.
Yeah. So what would make her not kill us on sight because we've already dealt with a few of her men?
She doesn't know that we did that, though. We killed
How do
everyone.
you know that she does not
We
know?
killed that
we
entire
did?
boat.
They're dead. Dead people don't talk unless you're Fathom.
We fought their people in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
I will say, my ear to the ground. I haven't heard anything about it. I know that she was missing a crew, but outside of that, I haven't heard anything about suspicions. I think that she assumes it's the end.
Well,
See, we can
fair,
use
it
that.
was.
I think that we should at least just talk to her and see how she feels about the whole thing. Because if she's motivated and she is going to be loyal, then we can figure out what to do with Zaba. But if she's not interested and it's just going to be kind of this picking between two evils, then we can go with Zaba. But we should at least just talk to her so we know what we're dealing with.
And as
So
far
where
as-
can we meet her?
What?
Where can we meet her?
I'm gonna point at the table behind us.
She's not there.
I mean, not now, but
She is generally there. If not there, then probably at her hideout. Although I would caution against that. Generally,
Yeah, I'm
going
not
into another pirate lord's hideout is an act of aggression.
that bullshit.
Last time we went, we got a bunch of things, but like it was a lot. Also, out of character, did we already start the process of fixing our boat with the little gnome man that we made upset?
No,
He accepted.
Okay.
He accepted the letter. Has not read it.
and that's
So
it. We've made no progress.
yeah.
Cool.
Well,
I
we
like
at least
Mako's
hit
idea.
start download, I guess.
What?
I do too. I support Mako.
What did you say, Colby?
Oh, I just made a joke saying, well, we hit start download on fixing the boat, but it actually hasn't started.
You can take him
Oh,
out
you
now.
Not
know,
enough
Whoever
disk
started
space.
this.
best case scenario, we get to pick and choose. Worst case scenario,
We ran.
we get neither. So, love it.
Cool. Let's do it. We should go talk to the boat guy though, because she's not here.
No, no, I
Uh,
don't.
no,
I don't
give
think,
me
I
some
don't think we
time.
should talk to him. He said that if I kept talking, he would yell at us next time we came in, and I don't think we would deal with that. But we gave him a letter to forgive us.
Mhm.
Well, should we go like mess around with something else in this city while we wait?
We can go
See
buy-
what the like see what's up with that thing with the no elves going in and out of it, or like
Or couldn't we go back to that place where we bought the magic items?
yeah, I like the magic item store. They gave me my horsey and I love him.
Maybe they'll have another horsey.
Double horses.
We can get one for everyone.
Deal.
That won't be a problem during combats.
Yeah. You guys can head back to the bazaar if you'd like. Whatever you want to do.
As we're leaving, I do want to shout goodbye, Plum.
And she'll flip you off as you walk out.
I'm just gonna smile at her. We're on good terms.
Yeah. So are you guys heading to the magic item shop?
Yes. Also, Brendan, I tried to get my axe and my sheet, but it didn't work, so I got
That's-
confused.
We'll
look
we'll take a break before you fight again. Hopefully. Well, maybe. We don't know. I guess. I'd like to believe that that's what happens.
Terrified.
No, I'm terrified.
Ancient dragon.
Oh yeah, I was fucking with you guys. Before
No.
you got in, Kara, I pulled up the ancient gold dragon character sheet and I was clicking all the buttons for the attacks for the ancient. It can roll a 35 attack, just so everybody knows.
Is it a plus 15 to hit? Is that what that is?
I mean, it wasn't even a nat 20, so it's got to be more than that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
that's like an auto hit. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to us?
I don't know. Dazeth is gonna have a 30 AC by that point, so it'll be okay. You guys can make your way across town. It's afternoon at this point, and into the bazaar. It's bustling as normal. You pass by Rusty's, Wooden Wonders, Sten's Spheres as you make your way to the center, where there's a small stall with a kind of worn sign over the top that says Hippocampus Magicus. And you'll notice a very old human woman standing behind the desk, the counter, and she's just kind of staring in front of her at the ground.
Hello?
Yes. Hello. I can't remember. What was her voice? It was good. Although it hurt my throat, whatever it was. chocolate. Hello. What can I do for you?
Hi. We wanted to know about your magic stuff that you have here. Last time I got a horse from you. I love him.
Yes. You bought the horse. I've missed my horse.
You don't get him back.
Very well. Yes. I have an Afriti bottle up here, and she'll point at a very nice bottle up at the top. 25,000 gold pieces.
What's it do?
It has an Afriti within it.
What?
Big fire spirit.
An Afriti.
Oh, big
Is it a
fire.
nice
Thank
one?
you.
We have some feather tokens. The anchor, the bird, the swan, the fan, the tree, and the whip.
What's the tree and the whip?
The tree. You put the token down, and an oak tree springs into existence. 60 feet tall, with a 20-foot radius of branches.
Okay. And?
The whip becomes a whip.
Oh yeah.
It disappears after 1 hour. It's a magical whip.
What does it do? Or is it just a magic whip?
It's a very powerful magical whip.
Ooh.
A moderately powerful magical whip, I will admit.
So, like, by any chance, did you make any, like, really good sales lately that you could, like, take our bow? If you remember that. And we could
I
afford it.
don't sell many items. You were the last people that I sold something to.
Oh.
That's crazy. It's been a minute. I mean, I appreciate it, bro. How much for the tree tokens?
The tree tokens are 200 gold pieces.
Or
No, thank you.
What about
going
the
back to
whip?
the fire spirit, could we maybe trade the bow and then, provide the difference?
What's your bow called again?
The
Angelic bow.
angelic bow?
She said it was, like, worth
I
a
think it-
crazy amount.
Yeah.
Have you
But
guys
it
all
was
tried
worth-
to use it?
I don't think any of us
Yeah.
have tried. We
we
just
have
heard the
to.
condition and laughed.
You guys
No,
should
like
try
we
to-
tried.
You should try to attune to it and see if it attunes to your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
We
great
should try that.
great point.
It's not gonna work
Okay.
on any of us. We kill people.
It's not
I
gonna
mean,
work
we
for
try.
Enna, definitely.
Yeah,
But
he kills for sport.
yeah, but
It
like
might work really well.
Laurel and Mako and Dazeth, y'all are a lot better people. Fathom, you're on
I
the
am a druid, technically.
What did I do
So, yeah.
wrong?
I remember this bow. I believe I told you I could buy it for 30,000 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But it's like typically worth like 50 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but she said she was gonna have trouble selling it because it was good and everybody else around us is bad. Am I right, ma'am?
Correct. 50,000 is what I would sell it for. But to turn a profit in a town like this with an angelic bow, it would be very difficult.
Have you thought about trying to use it and go on great adventures?
The thought has definitely crossed my mind. But I think my days of adventuring are just shortly past.
Or how much gold? Wait, you said you could give us 30,000? How
I
about
can
you?
give you
You could give us 30,000 and the spirit.
I could trade you the spirit and an additional 5,000. Give you an additional 5,000, and we could call that fair.
What does the spirit do exactly besides big fire? Like, how long is the big fire? Is it forever big fire?
The spirit does what the spirit wants, but most likely it will join you and do as you command. However, there are chances of bad things and chances of good things. The free
Hey,
is unpredictable.
Oh,
I
that's
think we should
crazy.
wait till we get to Aetros to sell the bow.
old lady, I have a question.
My name is Esmeralda, young man.
Old lady Esmeralda, I have a question.
Yes.
All right.
Do you happen to sell, and I'll lean in and whisper, like jars for like holding genies and catching things like that?
Well, the free tea is a genie, if you must know.
But like,
A special
Oh.
type of genie.
but do you have any like extra jars that we could put other genies
Eh.
in?
I'm sorry, young man, those don't just come about. I believe you need a very powerful mage of some kind to trap one. I think you may use any container you wish. I'm not certain of the magic.
I'm going to smile really wide and look at Laurel.
Yeah.
We can ask Java.
She's not gonna.
Why?
She's not gonna.
We can ask.
Why would she? What?
We can ask. Maybe she misses adventure.
And then maybe she'll say never step foot near me again, and then I can't get any more curses removed. So no, I don't want to burn that bridge.
It's so embarrassing. You still have more curses on you.
You know?
Cross my arms and huff and whisper something under my breath about throwing him overboard during a full moon.
That's insane. Ugh.
How long until
All
the
right.
full?
Give me a nature check.
Tomorrow.
You know, it's in a week and a half or so, maybe.
Hey man, this is a problem. It needs to
Okay.
be fit.
Okay.
I wanted a wolf. I could have been Jacob.
Nothing about Laurel screams Jacob. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, just one last question. If we do eventually buy the fire spirit, is that like a reusable thing, or is that like a one-off thing?
You open the bottle, and the Afriti does what the Afriti does, and then it will escape and disappear.
Yeah. So 25,000 gold for a one-use item.
No.
And, you know,
Have you ever seen an Afriti before, young man?
have I?
No, you haven't. 100% you have not.
Has Fathom heard stories about them?
Actually, all of you roll me a D100.
I studied them in school.
Damn.
Of course.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, let me
Dawson-
get in on this. No, let me get on this then.
No.
Has Dasta seen one with a 100?
Okay.
I would want.
At the temple that you were at, Dazith, they actually had it looks the same as this bottle. It might be the same, but they had one that they kept locked away at the temple you worked at. Anna, you've heard of them, but you haven't seen one. None of the rest of you have any idea.
Okay, so what would I know about it?
You would know that it's a genie trapped in a bottle. You know that there's a small chance that whenever you open the bottle, it attacks you. There's a pretty decent chance that when you open the bottle, that it does what you command for an hour. And there's a small chance that you get 3 wishes when you open the bottle.
Oh. I will relay that information. So everyone knows it.
But you can never know what is going to happen until you open it.
Do I know how strong it is? Or like would they say how scary it was keeping it on lock?
You know that unless the temple or unless the situation was very dire, they would not open the bottle.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
it.
guys.
That's what you got because you've not seen one opened. None of you have seen one opened, even with a D100. With a
Yeah.
100, you've never seen one opened, but you have actually seen a bottle, and you are familiar with it. You've been told it has like incredible power, is what you know.
Yeah, guys, we had one of these back home, and I wasn't supposed to open it or the cookie jar, but like they were way more mad if I was gonna open this one. Like they said it would be like really, 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 really strong.
Did you open it?
Of course not. No.
Oh, okay.
I did
Yeah, I
open the
wouldn't
cookie jar.
either. I heard a rumor once about them.
Yeah. So if we ever wanted to just completely destroy a city, we could open it up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Or kill us.
Yeah. There is a small chance that it attacks us, but if or hopefully we just tell it, oh hey, we just like go to like the big bad end base and just say, hey, have fun. Then you can go do whatever.
One of us can learn how to fly and kind of like air bomb it into the middle of their courtyard or something. Just see what happens.
Or you could be invisible and just let it loose.
Oh my god, you're right. I just walk into the end base completely invisible, carrying in a fruity jar, just smash on the ground and book it.
Like absolute chaos.
You know, I'm liking that idea more and more.
Also, I'm out of character. I went and tried to Google it, and I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing. But if I'm looking at the right thing, this thing is stupid, busted.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lady, Mrs. Nice Old Lady,
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Yeah, Mrs. Esmeralda. Do you have any shields? Like good shields?
I do not. I have a dagger, a venom that venoms your enemies.
How much for the venom?
How much for venom?
Yeah.
Well, I just have the dagger of venom. I don't carry venom itself.
Can you, like,
Oh,
squeeze the
oh,
venom
I
out of the dagger?
misunderstood you.
What? I'm sorry. Are you here to buy something or to make fun?
Do you have swords?
I have a dagger. Other than that, I have a dust of dryness, a bottle of boundless coffee, a crystal ball, and a folding boat.
Crystal ball.
And that is my inventory at the moment.
How much was the crystal ball?
6,000 gold pieces.
So we're getting the crystal ball, right?
I forgot what the crystal ball did. Hey, it's your boy!
How will
I forgot what the crystal ball did.
Is he here?
Hey, answer!
She's muted.
I can't even see him.
I saw him briefly, but he's there.
He's not in the.
That's
Oh,
why I
was he
said
in-
briefly.
Was he in Big Hitters?
Yeah.
Sorry, Will just got back. It's been chaotic. Did you say something about me?
We kept talking. Well, we were talking about William, but
Yeah. We were telling
and then
him.
I said, yeah.
What's that?
The crystal ball allows you to cast scrying basically without a. You don't have the spell. Have the spell.
Hey!
They're at the magic shop, not doing They're not doing what they're told to do. They're trying to buy magical items.
Wait, what's happening?
We're at the magical shop right now.
What magical shop?
The magical shop.
Oh, like the
Well,
one.
At
Yeah.
the bazaar.
Yeah, at the bazaar. I was like, wait, is there a new magical shop? No, that's fair. Let me get my Discord stuff turned on, then let me know what's happened. What have I missed?
I
Yeah.
will fill him in if y'all want to keep talking, and Anna will just be looking at her sword.
Okay.
So Inna agrees that we buy the crystal ball.
Yeah.
I think that we should buy our ship. Before
Oh yeah, I
we
forgot
do
about that.
other things.
Oh, that's right.
I do wanna see if I can use this bow because that would be really cool.
Yeah, I want to try too.
I think Mako would be able to. I'm gonna side eye Laurel.
Okay. Well, good luck on that crystal ball, buddy.
Hey. Hey, Scrying is really powerful.
Can I help you with anything else?
Not today. Thank you though.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll see you again.
I do have one more question.
Why am I not surprised?
Damn, alright.
My
Maybe I
bad.
don't have another question.
Speak.
The anchor tokens, we bought one of those last time. Can you only put those on ships, or can you like put them on like people and items or dragons?
That is a great question, actually.
I believe it's only a ship. Let me see.
Damn.
It must be a boat or a ship.
Damn, okay. That's all.
Okay. If you would like, I can paper bird you. If I receive any new inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
What's a paper
Alright.
bird?
Well, you have to purchase the paper bird. That's 100 gold pieces. And I will send it to you whenever I receive new inventory.
I have a feeling we'll be back anyway.
Mom's right.
You don't want to join my newsletter?
You have a newsletter?
Oh,
How many people are on your newsletter?
You told them.
Well, the people who buy a paper bird. So it would be you.
And me.
It would be you.
I'm
If we
curious.
all bought one, we could all be a part of her newsletter.
Like I
We're
said,
all together. We should buy one.
Oh, but
thank you so much for helping us. And Mako's just gonna start like pushing people. Thank you.
I'm
We
sure
will be
us
back.
out.
Thank you so much. And just like pushing people out of this freaking door. We have to buy a ship, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
damn, we're getting scolded.
We'll be back.
The ship?
All right. And you guys make your way out of the magic shop.
Guys, can we go to the non-elvish thing now?
Yeah, but we're elves, so I don't.
I'm
think
not
that
an elf.
Well,
Oh, I forgot you're not an elf. Weird.
you're an elf by association. So regardless, I don't think it'll be a good idea. Like, I hear you, Anna, but like, there's no elves there for a reason. Probably.
I just want to
I
know.
could go.
Send Dazathan.
I'm sneaky.
And
What if
In your armor, Dazeth, you sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
If I just stand totally still, they won't even notice me.
they might.
They might.
I mean, if it kills time
We
until
go to the bar and talk about our future.
That seems like
Oh, like together?
Are we what?
I mean, I thought we were just like
Mako, that's a little
just gonna
forward.
see how it goes.
Yeah.
Just chill and vibe.
find
or
her out and
whatnot.
fuck out. Or wait,
Yeah.
No, just-
You know?
Would you like to find her
No,
on the
Netflix
fuck
and
out?
chill. We'll see how it goes.
that's a TikTok clip.
No labels.
Okay.
Hear me
I mean,
out.
if you want to be exclusive, that's fine. But
What about your
Fuck.
mentor?
me.
So Dossif is gonna go die? Is that
What?
the plan?
Die.
You a little fainted me?
No one can hit him.
You know, that's a very valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could go stand somewhere and then everybody would just whack at him and he wouldn't notice. But
How would they whack at something they can't see?
Yeah.
Super
real.
sneaky.
well,
He's invisible and make all the noise in the world. So they have to inspect it.
all right. So where are you guys headed? You just left the bazaar.
I don't know anymore.
Is it too
Oh.
early to go to the ship thing?
It's
Yes.
it's like late afternoon at this point. Like the sun's starting to go down. You guys have had a full day.
I don't want to bother him. We can see him tomorrow.
I mean, I could just poke.
Like,
my
I
head in
want to
and
get
ask
the
if he's
boat
read
done,
letter.
but I also don't want to anger him any further than we already have. Because it's been a lot.
Sometimes we're bitches, you know?
Sometimes.
Often we're bitches.
Yeah, I mean, we win some, we lose some, and we lost this one. So we have to wait.
Okay, so we could go back to our ship. We could go back to the shipwright and ask him if he's read the letter yet, or we could go back to Simplicurt and see if Fisher of Min is there and see if we can get a private audience with her.
Those are three viable options.
Or we can go to Treehouse Inn and talk to Java about possibly bottling Java if he gets out of hand. Zaba.
The hut.
I like the idea of going back to fishermen because I like strong females.
What are you, gay?
All right. Crazy.
I think you will.
Well, we can. Fisherman sounds like a viable option. I don't see why that'd be a problem.
In this session.
I vote Fisherman.
I thought we were doing a roll call. This is
We
embarrassing.
need one more eye, actually.
How does mom feel about the whole thing?
Let's do it.
Okay,
But you didn't say I, so it doesn't count.
All right, and you guys can make your way back to Simplicurt. You've got a lot of steps in today. That's
We really did. What is that, like 3 miles?
yeah, and you make it back to Simplicurt as night falls. You walk in, and it is a lively building. At this point, the Zaba's crew is there, and actually, you see the main like slave of Zaba that's at the head of the table. You see Fisher of Men sitting at her table, and she seems to be laughing with her crew. Fathom's boyfriend is there as well. Dune's group is hanging around, or well, not Dune's group, but the group that took over after Dune left is sitting around there, and Firekeeper is sitting around with his crew. Everybody seems to be in good spirits, laughing, and you all walk in, and things quiet down a little bit.
Of course they do.
Who looks at us?
Everybody.
Fathom, do something.
Let's order some
It
drinks.
it quiets down briefly, and they all look at you, and then they kind of continue their liveliness. It's not like they're all. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you just kind of kill the vibe a little bit when you walk in.
I thought it was like a
Every
whole like record scratch moment.
Yeah. Just subtle, a little record scratch moment.
Let's go to the bar and get some drinks, and then we'll head over on our mission, huh, guys? And Anna will wink.
Wait.
Is Zaba out, or is it just his crew and that bottle's on the table?
Yeah, the second. His bottle's on the table and his crew is there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not liking that, actually. I have second thoughts. And I'd like y'all to share my second thoughts with me.
It's just Zob won't know what we're talking about, you know.
He's right there. He can be rubbed at any minute. He's right there. And I know how it sounds, but I stand by it.
We could grab drinks and then Fathom could walk over and request an audience with Fisher of Men at some point.
Yeah, pretend to talk
Instead
to
of
your
it being-
boyfriend.
What
Yeah,
boyfriend?
actually, that's a great idea.
Actually, yeah. Pretend to talk to your boyfriend.
What boyfriend?
Okay, come on.
I'm gonna
This-
look over.
we're-
Is
we're-
Calm Like Rain there? I assume yes. I think you said that actually.
Yeah. Calm Like Rain is there. Fisher of Men is there, and the rest of the crew.
Do
So
I make
Fathom, are
eye
you
contact with him?
With Calm Like Rain,
Yes.
yeah, he's been staring at you since you walked in.
Okay.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
Make eye contact and then quickly look away and fix my hair.
So Fathom, you cool with that?
What?
Yeah, just go over there and like talk to him, but then like talk to her. You know?
I mean, I can.
Yeah. That'd be great. You know, since this was like, you know, your idea and everything.
I just didn't. I can try.
I understand. I understand.
No, I actually think that you should go talk to him / Fisherman. Mostly, I'm interested in your guys' relationship, though.
What relationship?
But I'm also interested to hear like what you first. But like, mostly tell me the details of what you'll do. Like, what have you guys done and what haven't you done so far? Like, tell me in baseball.
What?
So is
Yeah.
baseball canon?
Yes, baseball is
Baseball
definitely
is
canon.
Baseball is
canon.
canon.
Oh, we
You
need
can,
to
okay, wait, so you can sling spells. They haven't invented baseball. Come on now.
Baseball's easy. It's got a ball. That's it. Throwing a base, you know.
They have wood, and I'm sure they have something that resembles rubber. They can do baseball.
Okay.
I mean, we
Do
have
it.
leather exists.
That'd be a sucky ball, though.
I thought baseballs are leather.
They are.
Or
What are
leather.
they?
On the
You only
inside.
pay for 1 year.
Okay, what are you guys doing besides talking about baseball? You walked into Simplicurt. Now you went over and grabbed beers. Somebody give me 5 silver pieces, and you all get a beer. And then where are you going now?
Well, we
Silver.
are going to Firekeeper's Table. Fathom is going to go mingle. Ain't that right, Fathom?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Does
Have
anyone-
fun.
Does anyone want to go with me?
Not a chance.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's sus, you know, like sus as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
you got it.
You're just talking to your boy toy.
You got
You
it, and
want
I'm
me to
gonna
go? I'll go over. Want me to go over with you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go over with you, Fathom. I'm gonna go with.
We're just gonna proposition meeting with them, or we're gonna tell them that we want to meet with her in private, so we can proposition her for something that has to do with ending the end. Right? That's all we're doing.
Yes, that's all we're doing.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
It don't have to be that hard unless you make it.
All right, you guys head over to the Fisher of Men table.
So wait, just Fathom, you walk over there?
Fathom
No,
and
we-
Laurel.
Oh, and
Yes.
Laurel? Yeah, when you walk up, those 2 little gnomes kind of like stick their halberds in front of you, and they're like, "What do you want?"
Hi. We want to talk to the big boss lady, Fisher of Men herself. How do we request a private audience with her?
Hey, 1 second.
Here.
Nope. Nobody just requests an audience with enough, both of you guys. I'm offended you haven't talked to me sooner, frankly. And where's the rest of your party?
Oh, they're over at our normal table. I can invite them over if you'd like.
Yeah, grab them. Thank you.
I'll heave a huge sigh of relief, and I'll walk back over and grab Mako and Dazit.
I'll
Hello.
start.
Yeah. Names, or do I just have to guess?
I'm Anna.
Wow.
I did names.
I'm Dazza.
Yes.
For real this time.
I'm gonna hold out my hand. I'm Fathom.
Cool. And she's going to like put her hand out like this.
I'll
To
do the
you.
whole like, mwah. I'll kiss her the top of her hand. Thing.
And then you, old one.
Makeup.
Old one is crazy.
Well, do I appear weak or foolish in any way?
No, that's why we're terrified of you.
I noticed you talking to every single other of the lords of this area except for me. I'm literally the last one. You've gone to every table multiple times. You came over here once when you first got in, but that's because you were lost. So clearly, I must be too weak for a party of your stature to come talk to.
No, again,
Till
it's
now?
because
No, we
it's-
just said you were scary.
yeah, it's because we are terrified of you. We've heard how strong of a group you are as a person, as an individual. But you're right. We should have come a lot sooner. So we apologize.
And you see her kind of like flexing her claws in and out, you know, the way cats can. And she just says, "Well, it's about time you got here. Have you brought me anything?"
Do you want
Gems.
some gems?
Gems.
You notice her eyes go just like huge in that moment. Just like her image, actually, her picture of the little anime girl. Eyes
Becomes
just
an
go
anime
massive
girl.
like that. And she goes, "Gems?
You want gems?
What gems do you have?"
Green ones and some
What-
other ones.
What color are her eyes? Are they like that cat yellow, or are they a different color?
She is let me go. She's all black with yellow eyes like a puma is what she looks like.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's terrifying.
I
Yeah,
wish I
she is very intimidating looking
Yeah,
in
right.
general and massive claws that she just keeps flexing in and out like one finger at a time, just staring
Yeah,
at you
that's
guys.
crazy. Do we have any yellow
We got-
gems?
We've got 12 small green gemstones and 12 smaller green gemstones.
It's a terrible way to measure them.
I will put 5
Oh,
small green gemstones on the
hang
table.
hang on. Is it what I? Oh, JK, that's not at all what I thought it was. Never mind.
Yeah, she's going to pick up one, look at it for a little bit, and kind of just like roll it around her fingers and go, "Thank you." And she'll just push them all into a little bag at her side that you guys kind of hear clinking as she puts them in there, and then goes, "What do you want?"
Please take it as a token of forgiveness.
I take it as an offering of respect, but thank you nonetheless.
For future notes, what kind of gemstones do you like?
Now, all seems a bit much. I'm quite partial to those that have abilities.
Oh, magic gemstones?
Yes, I had one that was quite nice, but well, that one's gone now. But I suppose any gemstones will do well.
Oh, what did it do? If you don't mind me asking.
Family heirloom, secret.
Ooh, spooky. Okay, so we are here for a rather important reason. We would like to request a private audience with you, either on our ship or in your hideout, if you would ever be so gracious to have us.
Is
to-
this not private enough for you? It's just me and my most loyal subjects, and then you and your group.
Oh no, your crew can come with you as well. It's more about we would like to have a private audience away from possible prying ears that include other patrons of this establishment.
Give me a persuasion check.
16.
Fine. But we'll do it on my terms.
Okay.
The pirates keep to this bar, so how about we meet at Groupers first thing in the morning tomorrow?
Ooh.
Okay.
We're there.
Have we been to groupers?
No, but we've had the grog though.
You just walked past it today
Okay.
and discovered it.
Okay.
We meet at Groupers, 9 a.m. That's before they open. There will be no eyes, but they are friends of mine. We live nearby, so I make sure that they are well protected. Meet me at Groupers, 9 a.m. We will talk then. I would, because you've wasted this time now, by not telling me what you wanted, a few more gemstones would be much appreciated.
Okay.
How many did we
But
give
think
her?
on it.
5.
So I'm gonna whisper it in his ear. I have a jacinth we can give her. It's really pretty. It's red.
I think we wait till tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't mean to be rude. Yes, you can wait till tomorrow, but I am literally part cat. I heard everything you just said. You really can't whisper when I'm like random. It doesn't make any sense.
Usually when Fathom and I whisper, even though we know other people can hear us, we just do it for like to make people feel less weird, you know?
And
Oh, you
because
made
it's
this
stupid.
more weird.
You have no idea how much weirder we can be.
Okay.
He's a
about-
werecat
It's really
or
just
a were
Um,
rabbit.
we have much to discuss, but Calm Like Rain here will give you the details about the meeting in the morning, and we'll escort you out of here because you've annoyed me. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Sorry, Brenna, I
Alright.
didn't realize you were eating. I just like introducing Calm Like Rain. And then she will kind of shove off, and Calm Like Rain will just kind of like walk you guys towards the door.
This was fun.
Did you talk to your boyfriend before we got kicked out?
Nope.
Oh, yeah,
we
he's
still,
there.
We still need
He
to
just
talk
heard
to
that.
him.
100% he just heard that.
We still
Yeah,
need
he's
to
been
talk to
saying
him.
it the whole time.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Pete?
I said he's been standing there the whole time. Yeah, he'll walk you kind of outside. There's no door here. It's like it's an open air thing with just some pillars that separate the outside from the inside, and he'll walk you out to the outside, down to the bottom of the steps by the weird statue thing. And he'll kind of usher you away, and he'll look like Fisher of Men will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. at Grouper's Grog.
Thank you. What time is it right now?
It's getting like late. Like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to grab a drink before we go to bed? We could see what Grouper's Grog is like. We can scout it out. Or no?
I mean, we can.
Let's go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, cat lady was scary.
Huh?
Yeah, as you guys walk away, he's gonna grab Fathom by the shoulder gently yet firmly, and he'll whisper, "I want to see you again, but not now." And he'll kind of push him on the back and usher him away.
I'll turn around and wave to him. This is like the only time anyone has ever seen Fathom blush, because he normally has like a typically like blue gray complexion. It gets a little dark red.
Oh.
That's adorable. Okay, would you guys like to do anything else this evening?
No.
No.
All right, then you guys make it back to your ship, no problem. Everything is, actually, sorry. When you get back to your ship, you will notice a gnomish man with a little toolbox, kind of just like hammering away at the side of it slightly.
Dazzle Nip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, sorry. We were far away. I was just making sure it was you.
Well, wait. Oh, what was the voice? Well, I did suppose there's. Yeah, we're gonna just go with this. I don't suppose there's any other gnomes in this town, so yes, it's me.
So you read the letter?
Yes, of course. And I'm fixing your ship. You will pay me for it tomorrow, and then we can discuss anything in the future.
How much do we owe you, just so we can set aside funds?
Oh man, we said this so long ago.
I think it was. I gotcha.
Gotta scroll up in the chat.
It was a minute ago that we did this, though.
It was a
I was about
long
to say
time.
$1 million, and I had like a mini.
It will be just for the repair. It will be 600 gold pieces, and then we will talk about what to do next. As far as if you want any other exciting additions to your ship.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you eat dinner? I think we have some stuff below deck if you'd like any.
My wife cooks, and I imagine it's much better than anything you do. And then he's gonna kind of skip off and just gonna little gnome waddle away.
We have Wolfen.
I don't think he likes us.
That's fair though.
Not many people do.
You know. But yeah, anything else this evening, you guys?
I'm gonna pull the angelic longbow out of the bag and give it to Laurel, who earlier said he was going to try to attune to it.
I could try.
Yeah, give me just an Arcana check as you're chilling with the bow this evening.
Yeah. You're damn right.
Also, while you're doing that, what's the worst thing Laurel's ever done in his life?
Worst thing. Yeah. I guess trying to kill an old man on a fishing boat.
Does he feel bad about it?
He does.
Okay. You spend an hour with the bow, and honestly, you're not sure what's happened.
Okay.
Do you attempt to shoot it? Oh, sorry. What's that, Mako?
I want to try to.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me an Arcana check, and Mako, what's the worst thing you've done in your 1,000-year
The
life?
shape puzzle.
Okay.
Yo.
I think the thing that she killed her stepbrother.
What?
What?
Oh.
Yeah. Like, how does she feel about that event in action?
Were you justified?
Isn't that nice?
It was
It's a
the
yes
first.
or no question.
It was the first person she ever killed, and so she was like young and doesn't enjoy killing and felt really bad about it, but he was dangerous and she had to in order to protect the people that she loved. So
Is this the same Mako that turned into a squid and drowned a guy under a boat? No, you at the
that's
same.
just because I didn't know that you could continuously grapple. I thought that was a one and done kind of thing.
Just went underneath and just slowly drowned. Okay, so for Laurel, you spend an hour with it. You spend some time getting to know it, and you're not sure. Like as you're trying to figure out what if you are attuned to this and this is gonna work for you. Mako walks over there and just takes it out of your hand and spends an hour with it, getting used to it. And Mako, at the end, you're also not sure how you feel. I mean, honestly, at this end of this, you've just spent an hour with a bow, without shooting it or anything. So you're really not sure if it's worked, how it did. Laurel, you know for sure as a caster that if it requires attunement, then you are no longer attuned to it as somebody else is attuned to it. But you didn't actually try it to see if it worked. You just spent the time with it.
Dawson wants to try.
Daz is just gonna go plop it out of Mako's head. No, it's getting late though at this point. You guys have been back for 2 hours. You know that if you want to get your full night's rest, Well, sorry. If Dazith wants to get his full night's rest, you need to go to bed soon.
Damn right.
Oh, okay. I go Betty Bye.
Yeah, elf next time.
Let's see if we can have
Wait,
Mako like fire it up.
Sorry, I didn't know.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to attune to an angelic bow and then be blatantly racist?
Not blatant.
Good question.
Can we have Nico try and shoot it though?
Just pass it.
I'll
Try
try
and
and
shoot at me,
shoot it.
and it will go up to the front of the boat.
Shoot at me.
It disintegrates.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Y'all are too powerful. We gotta knock you down a couple levels.
Yeah, I know. That's just like, yeah, shoot me. Oh, we need to attack him tonight, I think, B. Don't you think?
And I'm not comfortable shooting at you. I don't know if I fully trust this bow. Especially
Get out
given
of leg.
it's revealed. I don't know how it's going to interpret that. So
All of a sudden, from the sky, this beautiful glowing light comes almost like dancing from the moon on top of Mako's hand on the bow. And Mako, you feel very satisfied that this bow is attuned to you.
The chosen one.
Chose.
Is it because you didn't shoot at me?
Was that the choice?
Right area. Laurel would have shot at you, right?
Damn right. I would have let it fly.
That is why you were the built one.
I would have aimed for your leg though, because I'm not a monster.
Aimed.
That's a chaotic.
Right,
That's a
with
little
You
chaotic.
guys are going to sleep. Mako, you feel that in this moment you are attuned to the bow and you think it would work. Laurel, you're honestly not sure if it would have worked for you. You would have had to have tried it. But you know, steal it from her, I guess. That'll probably make you lawful good, right? Anywho, you guys go to sleep and wake up the next morning with about a half hour till you need to get to groupers, which is over here.
Guys, we should head out.
Fathom's gonna panic and start like getting ready, making sure he looks good.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
If Fathom's not ready in time, Anna's gonna throw Fathom on her back and start walking.
Wait, my hair.
Yeah, you guys make you guys make your way past the drowsy dragon and through the sets of buildings kind of in this northern peninsula part over here before turning right and seeing yourself at Grouper's Grog. Standing in front of it is a this man that seems to be like half human, half sea elf. Kind of like really wide grinned, kind of like sinks a little bit like this. And he goes, "You guys, the group?
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
here to meet with the fishermen."
Obviously.
Well, I'm Grouper, and I just please don't get a lot of blood in there if anything goes to shit, because
Right.
it's happened before, and I just frankly it's a lot to clean up every time, and we've got customers later today. If it could just be just a non-bloody meeting, that'd be really neat
Question.
for me.
Quick question.
What's up?
How many times? would you
Well, she's only done this type of meeting a few times, but a couple of them have. So assuming you guys came in here to be peaceful, this should be peaceful and fine.
Should be. All right. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah,
Good
no,
morning.
this wasn't really a heads up. This was me asking you, please don't get blood all over my fucking distillery. But go the fuck in, I guess. She's already waiting.
I love your grog, by the way.
Everybody does. And then he's going to like usher you guys inside and close the door and walk away. It's not his business, you see. And you will notice the man looks oddly like a group.
I hate that.
Or as much as you can, I guess.
Was
As
he a
a-
grouper?
No, he was half human, half sea elf. So
Interesting.
he was grouper adjacent. Anywho, inside you see the fishermen. You see calm like the rain, or calm like rain. You also see like a number of other tabaxi and non-tabaxi behind her. Like 7 other people or 6 other people probably just all chilling behind her, armed to the teeth. None of them elven, as you'll notice. All humans, or not humans, sorry, gnomes, halflings, tabaxi, and her, and a dwarf. So, and she'll be like, right on time. I appreciate that. Come, take a seat. And you'll find yourself inside kind of like a bar, but in the back you can kind of see these big like tin stills where it seems like they're distilling rum, and it has a nice sweet smell in the entire area. So
Miss Mrs. Fisher of Men, would you like your gem now, or do you want your gem later?
I mean, you can give me the gem if you have it, of course. I'll take it now. And then she just stares at Fathom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll pull out the.
I was waiting on you.
I thought you were gonna give her more of the green gems. I didn't know that was. I was okay. I'll pull out the jacinth and hand it to Fisher of Men.
Thank you. And you'll see her again kind of like just push into a little bag that makes like a clink clink sound. And then she says, okay, so you said you wanted something from me. What is it?
So it's not like we necessarily like want something directly from you. It's more we want you to consider something. So basically, we want to work together with you to get rid of the end.
In what way? Vote him out or something? I don't. I'm be more specific.
If things
Don't
were
vote.
if things were that simple, then I don't think we would be here right now. So I'm leaning more towards a bit of the way of force, which is why we
You
come
want
to
me
you.
to join Firekeeper's Rebellion?
Yes, or we want you to consider it at least, because there's some other bits of information that we would like to lay out on the table before you give us your answer.
Okay.
That way
What
we're
is
not.
this information?
We have talked to the genie man himself, Zava,
Hmm.
and we know there's some bad blood between you all.
Hmm.
But we did talk to him, and he invited us into his lair, and we convinced him to at least speak with Firekeeper, which is why we're here now, because we would also like to ask you for your help.
Look, and she's gonna kind of I hate the end as much as anyone else does. They're a blight upon Aetros, and honestly, they make my business much more difficult than it needs to be. Um, there's an issue though, and that issue is your chubby genie friend. Actually, if I put any of my forces towards helping your little whatever this is against the end, then where is my assurance Zaba is not going to just stab me in the back and take over as the only pirate lord here in Aetros or in Paros if I'm not here to defend it?
And that's why we wanted to bring it up to you, because we aren't exactly certain, and we didn't know the full depth of your relationship with Zava and Firekeeper, and even Dune until last night after we spoke with Zava.
Yes, well, Zaba is a lying, thieving sack of just human excrement, if you ask me, and if you ask pretty much anyone in town. I have an idea. You guys would like my help, and I'm honestly not against giving it. However, I do need a little something from you. You
Damn it.
Like what?
You said you've been to Zaba's palace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He invited you and you spoke with him. That's good. Zaba stole something from me a long time ago. This beautiful red gemstone that is we talked about it last night, a family heirloom to me.
Oh, Zava has it.
If you go and find it, I'm assuming it's somewhere in Zava's palace, and bring it back to me, I would be a little bit less worried about Zaba being, turning on me. Or, and I am more partial to this other option, why don't you kill the bastard?
Ooh. Okay, well,
All right.
since you said it, then I guess we can kind of put it out there. When we talked to Zaba, he also asked us to kill you, which we don't want to do. very clearly because we're here on good terms with you.
Did he also during this event? And you'll notice when you said that, like all of her people kind of like T-posed up a little bit, hands on their weapons. Did he also tell you about how he, robbed me, Firekeeper, and Dune and betrayed us, leaving us behind?
He didn't. I would love to hear this story, actually.
I would too, because I think it'll put a lot of things in perspective.
It's well, Dune, Firekeeper, and I used to sail together on someone else's crew. We were, just merely crew members on some other pirates, and he was this fantastic pirate that really ruled the seas. He robbed and thieved, killed a little bit, mostly for the good, for more good than bad. Well, one time we were fighting with this bigger pirate lord. We freed this Ginny from their that the pirate lord had trapped. Zaba, of course. Well, we teamed up with Zaba, took over the pirate lord, and we figured we could sail together and make ourselves into this kind of great force. But Zaba robbed us and disappeared into the night. Now we're here. There's been falling outs with me and the late great Dune, and with Firekeeper, of course, but those just came with time. We offered Zaba peace. We saved him, and we asked him to join us, but instead he robbed us and left. So
seems like Zaba was the problem then.
I've been very clear that Zaba is the problem. And I'm certain he lied to you about whatever he said, and I'm certain that if you would like to try and kill me, you will lose that.
No, I can tell we would.
Do what you need to do, of course. I'm not here to stop you from doing what you think would be a good decision. This is my opinion on the matter.
I don't think fighting would be necessary because I don't want any of my friends hurt, and I don't want the possibility, even though slim, to hurt any of your men. And I'll glance at Rain. But we came here on truly neutral grounds. We wanted to proposition this to you and lay everything out on the table. That way you could make your decision, knowing everything that we know about the situation. Like I said, we didn't know about the full depth of your relationship with Zaba until last night whenever Firekeeper cued us in. And I think as a group, we're kind of not trusting Zaba as much as we were whenever we initially talked to him. Because we didn't know about the whole backstabby bit.
Yeah, I have a question. Would your group be willing to join us if we did try and take out Zaba? For you, because I heard you're a really cool fighter, and I love that about you. Look, I'm a real big hitter myself.
There are very clear and defined lines drawn in Pharos right now, and if me or any of my crew was to cross those lines, that would be an all-out war. Now, if Zaba was just disappeared or, fell victim to some type of accident or some, crazy stranger off the streets killed him, that's different. But if it could be traced back to me and my men, then it would be anarchy here in Pharos. So, no, I cannot. Trust me, I would have already by now if it was an option for me.
So
we have a very delicate balance, and none of the three of us, us lords, can break that balance. So, bring me my gemstone, kill Zaba. Either or, both would be fine as well, of course. Or, good luck with your little rebellion, and I will do my best to make sure my crew does not attack your ships, but honestly, they don't really care the difference between, civilian or end or rebellion. It's difficult to tell, really.
Well, we appreciate that.
Can I ask you one question?
Of course.
Hypothetically, if you were to kill Zaba, how would you go about doing it?
If I was to kill Zaba, you see, that's a very difficult thing to do. What with his weird lamp thing.
Is he immune to poisons?
I don't know. I've never poisoned him.
When is he at his weakest?
Your best bet would be bringing him back here for some reason. Zaba doesn't have a lot of what's the word? Hair in this world. He's truly kind of focused on chaos and kind of just his desire for riches. So if you could bring him back in here with some promise of riches, get him into the material plane, then that would probably be your best chance of doing it. I, on the other hand, as I should put out, have no weaknesses, and she's gonna look at Inigo, and I'm immune to poison.
I wasn't going to poison you. I've actually never poisoned anyone. I usually just cut off their heads.
Well, you just brought up poison
Yeah.
in a conversation where you also said that you were asked to kill me. Anyway, it's fine. It's just a lot.
I just don't know how you kill a genie. I've honestly never tried to. It'd be a first for me. You know?
I assume if you stab him enough times, he'll be dead as
Like,
any
if I
of
cut off
us.
his head, he'll still be dead.
It's just the power he has in his plane is going to be very difficult to match for your group. However, if you bring him here to our plane, I think you would have a difficult, albeit doable, time killing him.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course. I appreciate that you eventually got around to seeing me. I've been excited for our meeting. You guys are making quite a stir in Aetros. People know
I don't like
maybe
that.
not your names, but your faces and your actions at this point.
Do you know why? Like,
Are they scared of
is it a
me?
bad thing? Is it a good thing?
Depends on who you ask. People are excited. It's good to see the people of Aetros excited about something.
But are they scared of me?
I don't think they know your name. Again, just that you guys have killed a lot of End.
Damn it.
I'm trying.
Before.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure.
Little by little.
So, okay, before we leave, I do have one more request.
Of course.
On the off chance that we aren't able to kill Zaba, or if something happens and we're kind of forced to take his help just so we have more manpower against the End, my only request is that you and your crew stay out of the way a little bit. We don't want you guys involved in the slightest, and if something happens to either pirate groups, that would allow your group to prosper. And it lessens the chance of Zaba somehow, intervening with you guys, or then backstabbing you again, which would be really shitty of him.
How about this? You guys go elsewhere, talk, and make a decision on what you want to do regarding all of this, and I will do whatever I want, as I am literally a pirate lord, and you are just a group of people who are here asking me for my help.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't mean any disrespect. I just sorry.
Of course. And I just want to put this out there. It is the year 1000. Quit sneaking around with my friend here. It's weird. People are accepting. People don't care. If that's why you like it, I can pretend that I don't obviously know, but most of Simplicurt has seen you guys. I mean, Plum yelled it a couple times. Anywho, that's all I have for you, so.
Thank you. We've been trying to tell Fathom.
Fathom goes bright red and then goes invisible.
Yeah, so it's calm like rain. Also just like. Yes, ma'am. Unless you have something else.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. To the end of the end, right? Isn't that what you guys always yell from your table?
To the end of the end!
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. But with that, you guys will go outside, and Grouper is there just like holding a mop and a bucket, and he sees you guys all walk out, and he like looks and sees like nobody. And he goes, well, thanks guys. That was yeah. Free drinks next time you guys come in. Thank you. Cool. Wow. This is a first. And then he's gonna walk inside. You guys gonna walk right in behind you.
Also, can we take a break?
Yeah, this is a good time to take 5, and then you guys can figure out what you want to do next. We'll come back at 15 after.
All right. Lamar Jackson's going to the Colts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thing
It's
is,
time.
it depends on like how they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do that offer, like that restricted tag. It probably will be like a legit trade.
I think so too. But like, it's just so crazy. Nelson Aguilar, bro. The game, like you know, like when they did that shit, I'm like, no, he's gone. He has to be gone. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him one fucking bit. They're like, he's like, can I please get a top 15 receiver to throw to? They're like, you know what? No, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you Nelson Aguilar, and we're gonna give you a 37-year-old Deshaun Jackson. That's what we're gonna do.
Yup. Just what he wanted.
Just what he wanted. And you know, it's so crazy that he's done all of this shit with so little. So little.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's throwing the tight ends all the time. That's all he fucking has.
For real.
If he didn't have Mark Andrews, bro, yeah. It's crazy. But you know who I'm excited for?
Who?
The Panthers.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this goes.
They have like 7 or 8 picks, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a lot. And of course the first pick.
Yeah.
And I think that they're gonna get Stroud.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get Stroud too. Like their
But
head
it'd be
coach has
really,
never had someone shorter than 6'4" as his QB.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be really funny if they got Will Levis.
It would be.
That would be very funny because that would be just the Panthers' luck.
Hmm.
Well, Panthers fans. I couldn't be a Panthers fan. It's hard not being a Cowboys fan. I just happen to be on like Panthers Twitter. So like I know all the ins and outs and it's funny.
Boom. Bam. Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing chess puzzles at the same time. But yeah. Yeah, I've never met anyone who's been a Panthers fan. That's interesting because they're one of the newest ones, so that makes sense a little bit. But also at the same
Right.
time, they've mostly just been bad.
True. But then they did go to the Super Bowl and then they just have not even been close.
Yeah. Ah. What? Oh.
It's crazy.
Oh.
So I think Lamar Jackson belongs on the Commanders.
You know what? That might be the move.
And then
I wouldn't blame
I
him
would,
at
I
all.
would hate it
permanently.
because what?
I said then he, like a lot of other players on that field, can tear his ACL permanently, right?
That's true. However, I would have the ability to watch him twice every single year. Well, actually,
You probably
once.
You probably get more because it's Commander. They're in the Cowboys division. You probably get them almost every
Exactly.
week. Which
Oh,
would be
yeah.
nice. We get Ravens games all the time here, and I'm just like, because Kara's family watches all the Steelers games, so we get those. We get a lot of Lions games as well.
You know what? I would hate that, but like at the same time, I would drive again to Dallas to see Lamar Jackson play in person.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
So I'd be like one of those kids holding the damn signs.
It's just the Colts are boring and kind of bad. I would feel bad for Lamar Jackson to be on them.
Him and Jonathan Taylor in the same backfield would be nasty.
It's just Jonathan Taylor, didn't he have a bad year last year? Or am I crazy?
The Colts, yeah, as a team really did, like, he got hurt and their O-line was crazy hurt.
Well, and then Michael Pittman didn't do shit for me all season in fantasy, but it's fine.
Yeah, Matt Ryan was.
Well, yeah, Matt Ryan. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna start picking players, y'all. Like next year, I'm gonna pick up Aaron Rodgers because fuck Aaron Rodgers. But at the same time, every player I pick, they always have a shitty season.
Well, you're bad. You're bad at fantasy football.
We're bad at fantasy football.
No. There's no fucking way because I pick up Jamar.
You're bad at it. You've never made the playoffs, I don't think.
I actually bet money every season against every player you pick up.
Yeah.
I'm great at that.
You know what? That's viable. I'm gonna start doing that because there's no way.
Just, oh man, no, but please draft Aaron. I'm all in for that. Anywho, let's keep going. Is everyone back? Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Yeah, it is mid-morning and you guys find yourselves standing relatively outside Rupert's Grog.
Well, that went well. Could have gone worse. Could have gone better. I hate to say I told you so, but fucking told you so. So there's that.
What do you mean? No one got killed. We're all fine.
Okay. I did say that they weren't gonna work together. So there's that.
Dragon at us?
That's true.
It's sometimes okay to look at the cup as half empty. Like that's okay sometimes.
So,
I think we should go back to the ship. Or grab a drink. We should go somewhere where we can all talk freely.
How about
you're right.
House Inn?
No one's at the Treehouse Inn. That's true.
Except for a
Let's
very
go.
important
Let's
person
do it.
that might have information.
Yeah, you guys head over to the treehouse and it looks the same as it normally does. No one's really there yet because it's like morning, except that of course your dear friend Java is just slumped on the floor between two stools at the bar.
Do we get
And the bartender's kind of cleaning some cups and getting ready for the day.
Java to decurse Laurel.
No, I got one more in me.
No, I think we ask her what she knows about how to fight genies, because if she's a powerful spellcaster, she might have information.
Can you
Yeah,
speak
but
Bard?
What?
yeah, but hold on. How about we
Can you
do that
speak
after she cures me first,
Well,
in case she gets upset.
I don't know if she's gonna want to do magic as soon as she wakes up. She's a very tired person. You see, she drinks a lot.
She's a very drunk person.
You
I
know.
say we bombard her with questions before she uses magic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to be a were-rabbit. I didn't think I ever said that, but I didn't think like I had to. But I don't want to be a were-rabbit, Fathom. So we could just keep that in mind as you ask these questions. I really appreciate it.
I think you'd be really cute as a were-rabbit.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't be very helpful as a were-rabbit. There's a reason I don't turn into animals already. It's because I'm not good as an animal. I've accepted this growing up. I'm not good as an animal.
That's fair.
And then
Have you
all
ever-
at once he turns into a rabbit.
Oh my god, it's the full moon already.
No, and then the nature check, and she knows the next full moon is about a week and a half away.
Yep.
We have time. Don't you worry. So, can we get a drink and some food?
For her.
Yeah.
Mr. Treehouse in person, do you have food and drinks?
Yeah, of course.
Can we get both?
Why would we not have food and drinks? Yeah, no, 100%.
You'd be surprised.
A silver piece for each thing is what I
Yeah.
charged earlier.
And silver for food and drinks for each of you.
I'll pass over a gold.
And then he'll kind of give Java a kick because you guys says for her as well, and kind of get her moving.
Yeah. Another beer, please.
Yeah, obviously.
Already on the way.
What slams that on the thing?
Ah, fucking hell. You lot again? What? God, what hell did I end up in? What can I do for you?
So we have some questions.
But first, well, I guess quick. Good morning.
First, yeah, 100 gold, and she's gonna smack Laurel in the forehead again. And then she's gonna hold her hand out.
I'll pull 100 gold out of the bag.
Radio.
We've done this before.
Obviously.
Oh my god.
And she'll take a deep gulp of her drink.
Yeah, Laurel, you feel like a bunny spirit like hop out of your soul for a little bit.
Oh. Thank you.
Mm.
Okay,
yeah,
Father.
questions.
Yeah.
Have you
I have
ever
questions.
have you ever had to kill a genie?
No.
That's
Next question.
Do you know how to kill a genie?
Usually with swords and magic. Next question.
I have one of those.
Do you know how to trap a genie?
I do.
Could you tell us how to trap a genie?
Uh,
Because we're good
yeah.
friends.
You're asking a lot of questions. Yeah, whatever. You're gonna need an iron flask. I think that's the easiest way for you to do it. I know that you don't have any other way to do it.
I'll put down a gold on the table and say, this is for the rest of the day, or like as long as 10 drinks gets you. And I'll give it to the bartender.
Yeah.
Specifically for Java.
Yeah. You're gonna need an iron flask because none of you have spells capable of trapping a genie. Neither do I, to be fair.
Ooh.
damn.
So how once we get the iron flask, then what?
Well, then you open it, hope that nothing is in it, and hold it up to the genie, and it might go in if you're lucky enough.
50-50.
Do you have to trick him to go in?
You just have to hope he doesn't. He's not able to fight the power of the flask. I'm not able to fight the power of the flask. Yeah, she pulls a flask out of her jacket.
Damn.
I just bought her 10 beers.
I'll make her.
So
But based on your inability to stay uncursed and your appearance, I'm going to assume you don't have an iron flask first off, and second, I'm going to assume you don't have the means to purchase an iron flask or find one for that matter.
We can purchase one, but
How much are they?
And they're more expensive than I imagine you can afford.
Like, does anyone here sell them?
Well, you've only bought me 10 beers, so I'm going to assume you don't have that much money. And no,
if money
nobody
is
in
not an
Pharaohs.
issue, how much?
hey, no, wait, we don't have to.
Ah,
We don't have to flaunt. Just
You want me to be real with you?
Yeah.
What would you like? They're worth nearly 1 million gold pieces.
what?
Not an easy thing to come by.
oh.
What? No, you were right. We broke his shit.
It's not an easy thing to come by. You might find them for a bit cheaper, and they do make their way through Pharaohs every once in a while, but I will say they're not common.
I
In
think we
fact, there are only a few known that I've ever seen, so
I think we
that's
just kill
Yeah.
them.
What? Thank you
Do
for your
you
time.
Do you
And
have
I
a
am going
flask?
to give her 15
I-
gold pieces.
I don't have an iron flask. I'm
Yeah, I'm giving her 15 gold pieces.
I like I said, they come through Pharaohs every once in a while, and I'm not sure. You'd probably have better luck in Aetros City if you haven't found one here, but I couldn't tell you.
There we go.
So
Hope this lasts a bit, and I'm gonna hand it to her.
What did you hand to her?
15 gold pieces.
Yeah, you guys already paid her for the. Yeah, you gave her the 100 for the healing you, and you're gonna hand her 15, and she's gonna say, "Don't." Stop giving me money. You've given me enough already. I really don't need your money.
We're appreciative.
Yeah, 15 gold really doesn't tell me that though. So just keep it. I think you need it more than me.
Damn. Oh, I'd cry.
13,000 worth.
Fathom.
We're fine. We're good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Rain is done.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Have a good one.
Bye, Java. See you soon.
Yeah.
I think we should go talk on the boat in private.
Yeah, you guys keep handing money out to people. I'm gonna hold the purse.
I wasn't. I was.
Laurel,
She
put
helped.
that 15 gold back on your sheet.
Okay.
Let's go to the
Ridiculous.
boat and figure out what to do.
Yeah, you guys head out of the treehouse and start making your way towards back to your ship. Are you guys looking for anything or just heading straight back to the ship?
We'll head to the ship.
Okay. When you are crossing right here, before the bridge, you see like a little bald dude slip and drop something, and you just see kind of a little purple ball roll off into kind of like a little gutter, and you see this man kind of lean over and start reaching in there and just like huffing and puffing. But that's the only thing of note as you continue walking.
Guys, we should help him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Let's
Sir.
keep walking.
What did you drop?
It's fine. It's fine. No
You're
worries.
obviously not going to get it by yourself. Let us help you.
One minute. I'm gonna reach it.
I'll use
And you
Mage
just-
Hand to reach down and grab it.
Yeah, you like plop up this this like tiny little purple ball, and like as it kind of pulls out, you notice it's like it looks like an eyeball, and the guy kind of grabs it and goes, "Thank you. I appreciate that very kindly. Anywho," and he'll kind of start walking away.
What was it?
It was mine. Just a nifty item I found. Just a little glass eye, and he holds it up, and it's a purple glass eye, and then kind of walks away. He starts walking away again.
Who are you?
That's a weird little freak. I say we follow it.
He looks back and goes, "Well, I'm no one important, Anna. But it's
You know
wonderful
me.
to meet you guys." And then he kind of
I'm gonna grab
keeps
the
shifting
shirt.
away, and he stops. And,
How do you know my name?
can I 1 second? And then he just disappears into a puff of smoke, and then reappears right behind Fathom, and goes, "Please don't hug me because I feel like you're about to, Fathom. Yes, I'm Oog. Okay, I was just getting my eye that I dropped. I'm gonna head back to my shop now. It's wonderful to meet each of you. Dazith,
Yes.
anywho," and he just kind of looks at you and just kind of points at you and then starts walking away.
Oh my
I'm going to follow him.
Oh my god, wait, out of
Say
character. Oh my
name.
god.
Walk away. That's weird.
And yeah, he's gonna kind of like look back and go, "You're not going to mug me, are you?"
No, I want to know how you know us, though. Are you a fan?
No, not a fan, Anna. Just so you know, I guess, and I guess maybe a bit of a fan, an admirer, perhaps. But yes, I do know you. I know Anna, and I know Fathom and Laurel and Mako.
Laurel!
I know you, and Dazith, I actually know your. Well, do I know or will know? Time is tricky. I know a family member of yours. A young.
Oh, you do.
Yes, a Geth, and I think I'm gonna get very familiar with a friend of his. Yeah, well, elfish boy. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. So, well, yes, of course.
Can you show us?
And he just kind of points up to a sign on a purple painted building, right off the bazaar, and says, "Well, this one." Yes, come in, fine. You can see what I have.
I'm so excited.
And you walk in, and he kind of he walks right up to a little counter and puts the eye on a little stand and kind of turns it so that the iris is facing out. He kind of pokes it. "This is my shop.
What is it?
These are my wares." And he looks around, and you look around, and what you see is this kind of like very purple room decorated. And along the walls, there's just some random items. You see a purple little peacock statue. You see purple, like little tiny bags with a string tied to them. They appear to be tea bags. You see a fire poker that's purple, and you see a purple bag with like a little hole in it, like there's clearly a hole in the bag. And then you also see a purple kind of amulet with a portrait of some elf on it that you guys do not recognize. And then you see a very perfectly spherical stone, which he walks over, picks up, puts it at the top of a slope, and then it rolls down to the bottom of it. And he goes, "Ah, yes, always works." And then you see a stuffed purple carrot, like a little stuffed animal, but it's shaped like a carrot and has a little smiling face on it.
Oh, do you want that, Laurel?
Why would I want that?
Because you're a rabbit.
Oh, ha, ha. I get it. I'm not a rabbit anymore.
How do you know us?
You're not a rabbit anymore for now, Laurel. You will oddly enough be a rabbit again at some point in your life, but don't worry about that right now. I know everyone a little bit, and I don't know anyone very much, but I'm just a simple collector. Well, I'm starting a collection. This is all very new to me, but I collect curios. But moreover, I collect stories attached to curios.
Mm.
Do
What kind of
are you
stories?
interested in
Can
any
you
of
see the
them?
future?
No, nobody can see the future as much as nobody can see the past.
How do you know about Dad's future relative?
I said it's kind of hard to tell whether it's the future or the past. I met a lot of people, but I'm just a young man. I will meet plenty more.
How old are you?
Silly question. You should never ask someone that. Now, are you interested in any of my wares?
Out of character,
Yeah, are
I
they
feel like
magic?
I'm meeting a celebrity.
What do you say?
Out of character,
Are they
I
magic?
feel like I'm meeting a celebrity.
Celebrity. What do you say, Dazza?
Oh, are they magic? Or to the guy? Yeah. I'm interested in your stuff.
You
Is
just
it
say that?
magic?
Well, I suppose every story has a little bit of magic, and every item could have magic to the right person. I mean, I don't particularly care that much about magic, but I do have some specialty goods, if that's what you're curious about.
Like backroom stuff?
Yeah. And he looks at you and goes, "You know about the back room." And then he kind of disappears into a cloud of smoke and leaves you there.
Do
How'd
we
you
go
know
to
about
the
the
back
back
room?
room?
I just guessed.
Oh,
Then he kind of appears back and goes, well, I have these. And he kind of starts laying some items on a table. One is just like a purple pole, like literally just a pole. One is a purple cube. One is this just intricately designed purple longbow. One is a set of a quiver with a lot of arrows in it, and they're all purple as well. And he says, "Now, do any of these interest you?"
Is that bow magic?
we can.
Actually, and he points at all the items. That's the only thing here that isn't magic. However, it is a very, very good bow.
I feel like that's gonna be an issue for someone later on.
Do you know the future?
Should I get a magic bow? Would that be something that might interest someone one day?
Oh, yeah.
One day.
Yes.
I've always been partial to just very beautiful bows, but this one's actually better than just beautiful. It's quite accurate as well.
Ooh.
Oh.
What about the pole?
Yeah.
Yes, this one's very nice. This is an immovable rod. And he kind of looks at you guys and then he puts it down and he said, "Okay, Laurel, move it."
It's not fair. He's weak.
"Okay, then Anna, you move it."
Yes.
Hey, I can move a rod.
Yeah, Anna, you walk over there, and Laurel, you can walk over there too. And yeah,
Damn it.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, you walk over there and you start trying to move it, and it's just not moving. And you're just, and he goes, "See, immovable." And he walks over and touches the top of it, and then just moves it like it's nothing, and then puts it back down. Anything else?
What does the cube do?
Yes. Well, I like this cube quite a bit. But nothing that anything does is as exciting as the story. Everyone comes in interested on the item itself, but aren't you at least a little bit curious how I got it?
I love
Well,
stories.
yeah, it's a cube. I want to know how you got it.
I tell stories.
Well, this cube I found, well, actually, I was traveling with this delightful elven woman. Her name was Lubium Lead. That was her name. Lead. We were working these mines. I was taking a break from my journey, working these mines where we were just digging away and digging, and hailing just tons and tons of this dust that came off of everything. And then, the corner of my eye, this purple cube glinted, and I said, "Now that doesn't belong here at all in this lead mine." So I took it out, and yes, it's a cube of force. Basically, you see this cube, and there's a button on each side of the cube, different shaped buttons and stuff. So each of these buttons does just something slightly different, and each one has a different amount of uses and stuff. Yes, that's what it is. It's a cube, force. But what was it doing in a lead mine? It makes no sense, not even a little bit.
Where did you get the pull from?
Ah, the pole. Now that one's a little bit different. A man actually came to me with the pole, insisting I take it. He said that it would do a lot of good to someone one day, and I said, "Why is that?" And he said it did a lot of good for him. Yes, you see, this man was just a young elf who was starting off in his career, and well, he had used the pole before. Oh, I shouldn't go into that. Yes. Anyway, never mind about the pole. But I'm sure it could do a lot of good for you.
Is there a story about the bow?
I actually just really like the bow. It's very pretty, very accurate. So I found that one, and he kind of like looks at you and then gives a little giggle. And it's very clear that he took the bow from someone. How much for the pole? Well, I don't really trade in money. I trade in careers that have a good story. So if you have something that has a really good story for it, preferably purple. Oh, also, I should mention, these are arrows that do ice damage. They explode, ice is the whole thing. A bit boring. The ice isn't purple.
Not fire?
Not fire?
Does it do fire damage?
No, it does ice damage.
Okay.
They're arrows of ice.
I'm just making
The
sure.
the bow itself, again, is not magical. It's just an accurate bow. I feel like there's something here I'm missing, and that happens very rarely.
Oh, I do have this quill. I actually never looked at it. It's ever since we took it.
A quill?
Yeah, we got it from a temple.
You got a quill from a temple?
Yeah, it was in a room. We couldn't talk at all. It was like quiet no matter what we tried to say, and we had to solve riddles with the quill. And for some reason, I can't put it down. And I still have it. I've just remembered it now.
And so it was just stuck to your hand.
It kind of was. I've never tried to put it away. It's just been in my pocket this whole time.
Well, let me see it.
Here it is. Can I put it down?
No, it just won't leave your hand. He says,
Yeah,
curious.
kind of stuck.
And he like tries to take it and it just kind of won't move. And he goes, no, I do. I am very interested in this, but I suppose its journey with you is not done yet. I think you have more tales to write with this.
Oh, that was clever. I like that.
Can I interest you anyone in a purple sphere of slope finding? I brought it here in town and painted it myself. The man told me that no matter where you are, if there is a slope, it will always find it. And I think that's pretty interesting.
We have 9 of those, just not purple.
Purple.
They're not.
Or trade you a non-purple one for the purple one.
The tea bags do make a delightful purple tea.
Oh.
I should mention the taste is atrocious, but the tea itself is delightfully purple.
Did he bring out 4 items, or was it just the staff, the cube, or the rod, the cube?
The rod, the cube, the longbow, and then a quiver with 6 arrows in it.
Oh, okay.
There is a carrot too.
There is just a carrot with a little face on it.
So what are the quivers?
And the quiver is just a purple quiver that holds the arrows that explode into ice damage.
Does the carrot do anything?
No, I just thought it was delightfully cute. A child traded it for me. He said he had outgrown the carrot, and I, of course, had a purple statue of a dragon, and it seemed like a normal, easy trade to make. So he now has a purple dragon, and I have a purple carrot that he had for many years while growing up.
Do you have any purple gems?
I do not currently have any purple gems, but I do have the Stone of Slope Finding and the little purple glass eye.
Oh,
Now, that glass eye has a very interesting story if you're interested in it.
Yes.
Now, this king, well, you might know him. King Mistwick. Well, he's not really a king. Oh, he's kingish. Mistwick in charge of Aetros
Mistfall.
here.
No.
Mistfall. In charge of Aetros here. This is actually one of his eyes. He lost one of his eyes quite a bit of time ago, hunting out at his lodge on Lenora. And ever since he lost his eye, he just switches in for different glass eyes. And, well, I happened to get my hands on one of these glass eyes from a mutual friend me and Mr. Mistfall share. And now I have an eye of the king.
I can see that.
Yeah, now I just need the ear of one, and I suppose all my problems could be answered. And he laughs to himself and then really kind of pushes the eye towards you guys.
But how do you know so much about us?
Like I said, I know a little bit about everyone
It
and
doesn't make any
not a lot
sense,
about
though.
anyone.
Do you know by any chance what I was like ages ago? I don't know how old I am, and then I don't really have memories past like 2 years. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I know a little, but, well, honestly, I think you're meant to find those answers out on your own. There's answers for you in Trollia,
Who the fuck is
and he
that?
kind of nods to you.
What the fuck is that?
You will definitely know that Trollia is one of the islands to the northwest.
Okay. I knew that.
Do you know anything about genies?
I know very little about genies. I don't bother myself with those not on this material plane. I'm very interested in those here on Brill. It's just such an intriguing generation of people all over this world. Have you ever heard of a delightful place called Vikna? I have the dream of one day opening a shop there when my time in, Aetros is done.
What does this
Ah.
fuck
You
now?
know, I'm partial to the islands, so unless there's an island for me, I suppose I wouldn't leave.
Is he a human looking guy?
He just looks like a chubby dude, except that his skin is all purple, and he's relatively small. Like he's a really small, chubby, purple guy. Well, if there's nothing that piques your interest today, and you have no curios with a story to trade me, then I should get back to what I'm doing, and I believe you have a difficult decision to make. But trust your guts, it got you this far, didn't it? And to the end of the end, right? And he snaps his fingers, and a burst of smoke appears all around you, and you guys find yourself out in front of his shop.
All right. That was weird.
What the fuck just
I
happened?
wanted the rod.
I think it might be a little bit too late for that.
I also wanted the rod, but I didn't have anything to trade.
I didn't have anything either. I really wanted the carrot.
I was
I like
confused.
carrots. I don't want to say
did?
anything because I know y'all make fun of me, but I like carrots now.
Well, we can do that anyway. Don't worry.
Damn.
We can ask Knob Thing to put extra carrots in our meals.
I really appreciate that.
At this point, it's about noon as you guys are standing in front of Oogs, and you guys are able to make it back to the ship, no problem.
All right.
We need to make a decision of.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Oh, y'all were listening. Oh, well, the fisherman, she suggested to get him into our plane with promises of riches, right?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we tell them we found Dune's hideout with all of his riches?
Whether gems.
Okay.
Wait, that's where he got our gems, right?
Would he bring his men?
Maybe,
I
but
assume
if we
he
tell
was.
them we found Dune's hideout you can, as a measure of goodwill or whatever,
Yeah.
which technically we did. We could, I guess that'd be a way to get them open.
And then we like ambush him in the hideout.
Yeah, I guess. That's as far as I got. This is where y'all pick up the slack.
I
Let's
think
say
what
there's something magic that we can't solve, and offer to split the treasure with him if he can solve it.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea. That we need his help in some way.
Mhm.
What was the last thing we had to do to get into Dune's hideout?
I think it was that like long stretch of room that Fathom triggered that like boulder trap. Remember, it squished him.
Oh,
It
yeah, that's
squished
right.
Tina and him.
Squish?
It squished Fathom a bit, and then Mako used
You're talking about the giant
enlarge
ball?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Fathom got squished, and Mako made the rock a lot smaller so we could get into the actual room where we fought the half spider lady.
Yeah.
Before that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
sand dune puzzle.
We could say that we just can't get into the last room. We don't know how to do the entrance. But we can tell him that we did the puzzle, we fought off the stone guy. But we just can't get the last part, and that we're willing to split the treasure with him if him and some of his men come. Or just he comes and helps us finish it.
Well,
I don't.
that's all I have. I'm just the map maker. I don't I don't tell y'all where to go.
I
So.
don't think he would show up by himself because that kind of defeats the purpose of being a pirate lord if you don't have people to command to do dangerous stuff for you, and you handle the political side. So I think we try and go the more political route. What if we called for a meeting on our ship with Firekeeper and Zaba? That way we could basically guarantee Zaba's personal appearance since the discussion involves him. And then we fight on our boat. And then we kill him. And then we smash his bottle.
Zaba could just very easily say, "No, I want it in my pals" instead, though.
With ease.
But
Like
that's
I think it might be better to have a specific reason to like have him come.
Yeah, that's
we
why
say
we
we
have
can't.
Firekeeper here. It's on neutral grounds that neither of them have the upper hand on.
That's a good idea.
Okay, that could work.
Like, I hear that, but just like what Official Men said, that if something gets traced back to one of the other pirate lords, then it will be chaos.
Yeah.
Because if he's there, if Firekeeper's there with us, and we attack Zaba, it'll get back that us and Firekeeper attack Zaba. And then the whole city is in chaos. So we have to do this solo dolo if we're doing this.
Well, why don't we just not have Firekeeper there then? Have Zaba come to our ship.
He's a pirate lord. He's not going nowhere, is the thing. He's not going anywhere. We have to go to him unless we can entice him here. And that's the problem. We have to make it to where he'll leave his material plane to come to ours. Otherwise, he has no reason to leave.
But how do we make sure he doesn't just go back? Like, if it's a bottle, we don't know if he can just kind of leave and enter at will.
I don't know.
And if we go to him, then we're basically sitting ducks.
Oh, we are. So, hence our problem. We either steal the gem. Correction. go back into his plane after being invited, go inside, steal the gem, leave his plane, and return to the Fishermen. Or we kill Zaba by doing so many things. Or we kill the Fishermen, which now seems like a daunting task by itself. So, like I said earlier today, rock in a hard place.
I think we should go just with the Dune hideout. He'll bring some of his men, but we're able to hold them off.
We can try to get him there. I'm saying that would be the most enticing to get him there. If he doesn't leave for that, he's not going to leave his palace.
Well,
he's just not.
That's the thing. If it's dangerous, if there's even a possibility of danger, there's no motivation for Zaba to appear personally, especially whenever he has henchmen.
Exactly. We just need the last piece of a puzzle that we can't figure out.
But again, why would
And
Zaba
we can
come?
play
He
it-
just sent his
and
men.
No, but we can play it up that we need his intelligence, which I'm sure he's intelligent, because we are the big brutes, and he is the intelligent genie.
That's if he would fall for it. He's a pirate.
That is if he would. There are a lot of variables. There are a lot of
But we don't
variables.
know if we don't try.
What does Mako think?
Yeah, Mom, you really quiet over there.
Part of me is uncomfortable having this conversation in the street.
I'm on your boat.
Yeah.
You're on the boat.
Oh, we are on the boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you made your boat.
Oh,
We were
okay.
openly screaming about an insurrection against pirates.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be the
I
first
thought we had
time
just
you
explained
did.
we were just outside of the shop talking about this, and I was just like
shut us up.
ready to
Don't
have
bring
a
it up.
fight or something. I think playing into his ego is a good idea. I think that tunnel with the big boulder is narrow, and so if he did bring people, it would be hard for him to have everybody in there at the same time. So that might be a good opportunity. It seems like it just seems like it's going to be difficult.
Either way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me
Damn.
is trying to figure out if we can have like the end to take him out somehow.
How?
I don't know. Set him up. I don't think that's a good idea though, because there's the possibility for him to like team up with them, like the hags, and then we're like super screwed. So
Yeah, I don't want to team up with the end at all.
Mako, can I have a perception check for you real quick?
okay.
Oh shit. Okay. You will notice that for the first time, sorry, let me double check this. Yeah, for the first time since you've ever been in Pharos, you see a guy with like an end uniform on, a really fat guy that doesn't look threatening in any way, not even armed, walking into this building here, this big one here across the harbor. And you'll realize this just because this is literally the first time you've ever seen a single one even related to the end here at all. But yeah.
Speaking of, an end guy just walked into this, and then Nico will point to the building and tell.
Do we see end ships?
No.
I don't know what the fuck that was about.
This isn't their territory.
Maybe he's lost.
Should we help him find where he needs to be?
No. To the end of the end.
Yeah, I was gonna go kill him.
I don't.
Oh.
One thing
Oh,
at a
you
time.
think-
Might be a nice guy. Like
I was
just
gonna help him find hell.
Oh yeah, you're being cryptic.
he might just be trying to support his family. Like you don't know what his story is.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know.
You couldn't use the bow.
I know I couldn't. That's why I have my axe.
The axe of
Yeah.
bloodletting versus the angelic bow.
We can see why he has him in uniform. We could go to that building and see what's going on inside of it. Without the intention of just running in and exposing ourselves immediately. Maybe.
That doesn't
Alright.
seem like a possibility.
No.
If that's something that we want to do while we try and figure out this other.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, let's just shift to something else, because
I'm full procrastinating. I've got
this
plenty.
isn't being solved. What were you saying, Mako?
I'm cool procrastinating because I have plenty of time.
Yeah, this isn't being solved in one night. So
Let's do it.
So what are you guys doing?
Heading to the building to see what they got. See, first of all, what the building is that the end soldier just walked into and what the fuck he's doing here.
Yeah, as you guys walk up, you see a little kind of wooden sign on this, like, fairly large, intricate building that just says Pharos City Hall.
Let's go
well,
in.
You head in.
okay.
Yeah, you guys walk inside, and what you guys see is literally a gigantic empty room, except for like a couch with a table in front of it. And you see just this really, really fat guy, shirtless on the couch, and just kind of lounging there. And then he goes, oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, 1 second. And he kind of like puts a uniform on himself, like an in shirt on really quick. And you see, like, is a size too small for him. He kind of squishes it down and goes, oh, God, sorry. Captain Flumper's the name. Welcome in to the beautiful city of Pharos. I assume you've just arrived and you're looking for information on this wonderful city.
Yes.
Well, Pharos is the 7th biggest city in the entirety of the Asari Isles. I believe I have that right. It is known for its sheep manufacturing as well as the destruction of ships. In Nautilus, they build ships. Here, they get destroyed into other things like boxes and chairs and such. We have 14 different inns in town, each one prettier than the last. And did you have questions? I'll just keep going.
Are you the mayor?
No, that's silly. I'm Captain Flumper of the Inn. I'm the captain of the Inn here in Pharos.
Well, where's your
You're
ship?
the only
I-
person I've seen.
The others are busy, I'm sure, out patrolling and such. This is it's a very safe city. There's less hangings here than in any other city in the entirety of Aetros.
Oh.
The least hanging, and I take pride in that.
I bet you do.
You guys don't
Is there-
work for my boss or anything, right?
Who is your boss?
Who's yours?
We're fishers. We're
I'm
fisher.
the
We're
boss. I'm the
Fisherman.
captain.
You're fishermen? You're fishers? Well, my boss is just, the next ranking official ahead of me.
Uh-huh.
Please don't tell him. Look, I've got a sweet gig here, and frankly, it's good for the population. It's good for me. Can we just pretend that you guys didn't come in here and see me like this?
No, you're good.
Did you need something? Do you need protection? Because, or like, did somebody break the law?
Do you give protection?
What?
Do you give protection?
No.
Do you handle health code violations?
Sure.
Because there was like a little mini mart up the road that had like a bunch of rats in it, and not in a fun way.
Oh yeah, that got shut down. I signed off on the lawyer fella brought in a decree, and without reading it, I signed it off. There will be no more Harvey's Harvest in this town, or any town in the Asari Isles, if I can help it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah, no, I assume it was. I don't leave here much. I do wander to the Drowsy Dragon at times, but mostly for a drink. And again, you'll notice his shirt is just slowly like ridden up on his belly, so it's just above his belly now. And he's just gonna like full-fledged put a finger in his belly button and start picking at it. He goes, "Is there anything else I can do for you?"
You know what? No, we're fine. Thank you.
If you guys work for one of the pirate lords, can you tell them that I did what I was supposed to do and everything is good, and we will continue our arrangement.
We'll relay these messages.
Oh, so
Yeah, we will.
You do work with our boss. Okay.
Oh, is your boss one of the pirate lords? Why didn't you say that? This has been so rude of me. Let me get you water. And he like walks out of the building and comes back in with a bucket that he has clearly filled in the bay and start pouring it into cups for you guys. And there's like 3 cups, each different sizes, and then he hands a bucket to one of you and says, 2 of you will have to share. And just like hands all the drinks to you. Which of the pirate lords do you work for? You guys had me terrified that you were like in soldiers here to come like see how the end's doing in Pharos. No, we have a wonderful arrangement with the pirate lords. You don't much look like Fisher's crew, so I'm going to assume Zaba.
We work with Zaba. Sorry, we didn't know exactly who you were. We've only heard of you.
Yeah. Well, I'm Captain Flumper. Worked hard in the end for years to get to this position, and then things, kind of derailed a bit in my life. My wife left me. That was hard. Harder was when she took the kids. Even harder was when they snuck in the night and took the dog. But I suppose, things worked out, and this is my life now. You're actually in my home. I sleep here, and I really love
fucking dog, bro.
If you would like to hang out more.
Well, they took the dog.
Oh my God.
I don't suppose you guys need someone to help you fish.
That's so evil.
How long have you been working with Zaba?
Oh, what is it? A little over a decade now.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to be sure.
It's been a very long time.
I mean, yeah.
Would one of you like to be captain of the end in Pharos? I assume I could figure that out.
Oh.
I don't mind that.
You have to take me with you on your crew of fishermen to see the world and catch the fish, though.
Do you do anything?
Our boat's a little packed right now.
Oh, maybe if you find a bigger one later on, we could figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn a special skill.
I used to be quite fierce with my spear. And you'll kind of see like a spear in the corner of the room, and just it looks just really bad shape.
I'm thinking less fighting, more cooking or knitting.
Knitting's useful.
I've never tried to knit before.
Let's learn that, and then you can repair things for us.
Well, I suppose I'll head out to the nearest general store to buy. No, that closed down. Well,
maybe you
I was
could
just
get
come
into
across knitting needles in yard. But besides that,
maybe you could like get into CrossFit or something. I've heard a lot of people do that.
CrossFit?
I know I'm not very religious. Thank you, though.
It's a religious workout program.
That's funny.
What is your flurg? Is this just a strange name or an odd creature? Either way, I do like to paint.
He's a small creature. I don't really know what he does or like what he's like, but he really throws paint at things. He's more abstract.
Do you need that? I could do that. 5 copper, and I'll paint anything for you.
I'm just saying.
4 copper. Well, I'll give you a copper if you just let me just spend some time with you. Time at all.
Hey guys, I think
I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my old Ind uniform.
This was he kind of pulls his shirt up. This was all a joke, of course.
This was an inspection and you failed.
Aetros is tip-top shape. You called me out on my joke. Very well done, Lieutenant Private Captain, sir.
Let's recruit to you.
This is actually right at the time where I should be doing my patrol of the city and all. And he goes over and grabs his spear, and you see him kind of like struggle to pick it up, and then drag it out, and goes, "Make yourselves home, make yourselves at home," and he will just dip out and just full sprint out of here.
Oh my gosh.
That didn't have the effect I was expecting, but
What were you thinking?
I was
Behind
just
a
gonna
desk.
play a little joke.
Now look
You-
what you've done.
You got him screwed.
Table on a couch.
Gotcha.
Now I feel bad.
I'm
You-
so funny, bro.
I will say, as you guys are kind of looking at this really sad room, you see a blank end decree on like a blank piece of paper signed by the captain and sealed with the end sigil on it, and it's just blank of like what end activity needs to happen is blank to write that in. Where he clearly has already written this just in case anyone asks him for something, so he doesn't have to write things later. But there is an empty end decree sitting on the desk, as well as 3 misshapen cups and a bucket of seawater.
Fathom, you want
Is
to
that-
grab that and decree and put it in the bag of holding?
Why
Yeah,
would we
yeah.
grab it.
What?
Why would we grab it? You said it's blank, right?
He signed it though.
It's blank, but it's signed and sealed by Captain Flumper.
Oh yeah, I'll snatch that shit.
Wait, holding.
Yeah, it's in the bag. I'll. Is it? You said Flumper, right, with an L.
Yeah, it's here. I'll put it in. Captain, P.
If we ever have to go back into the end, that's our ticket.
No.
Flumper.
What, Brendan? That's his
Diddy.
name.
Why did you do that?
It's Diddy Flumper. What are you guys talking about?
He's crazy.
He goes by Diddy though, if you're wondering.
Man, every day. Every day.
I wanted to be clear. The inn captain has been in this building since before you arrived in Pharos. It just hasn't come up at any point to this point. Anyway.
Did he have like a? Is there like a desk? With other
Yeah,
like.
he has a desk, a couch, and that's it.
Are there any drawers on the desk that we could like?
No,
potentially-
it's like a table. Sorry,
Oh.
desk was very generous. It's a table. There, I will say, if you go over to the desk, there is also an unsigned end requisition form, which you would know would be to like request something from the end, like from an end base. You would like give this to them and request something to help you out, but it is unsigned, unsealed.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, we should take that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
grab that one too.
Could we request an iron flask
Defeat. Wow.
from Aetros?
Wait.
Oh.
They said there's only a few in existence, so I
Yeah.
need that one.
But Aetros is like the main. Aetros City is like the main city.
We could have the
That is like the hub.
we could have the guy like blackmail him saying that we won't tell the end on you if you get us an iron flask.
I feel like that's too steep.
Oh,
of a
he'll
price, and
die.
it's scary.
Or he just signs it. He doesn't know what he's doing. That way he can't go and tell anybody. He just makes it official and then we write in what we want.
Okay.
Or we could sign it in his place. You know.
It would take a while though, I think. Sorry. It would take a while to get here though, is the only thing.
Yeah. But now we have it just in case.
Okay.
Maybe we can request more people. And then have Zaba deal with them. That way we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Weaken Zaba, weaken End.
I feel like it would be us that deals with him.
I mean, yeah, but like we would do the finishing blow. Unless he's just like really strong, in which he would probably just laugh
And we die.
and then we die.
This is crazy. Like, this is really crazy.
Why are we leading
We're
a
in a-
rebellion? I just wanted to tell stories.
I wanted to make maps, but here we are.
I think this is a great place to end it for this evening, actually. Well, you guys contemplate what you want to do next.
In City Hall.
In City Hall of Pharaohs. Captain P. Diddy Flumpers home. Nobody sit on the couch. It's disgusting.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Does he at least have like a back room where he sleeps, or does he sleep on the couch?
No, this is the entire room.
Oh. Okay.
This is his home. He clearly has a back door that leads to the bay slightly, as he brought you salt seawater from there.
Oh my god.
A good man. A good man. So unrelated to any of this, does anyone can someone stop the recording? Is it recording?
Yes, I can stop that.